Yeah, but also Undie might not be super fast.
Oh, right. Right, that's why we're going also over there, close for Undyne.
Yeah. She didn't feel comfortable walking out in armor, so.
Seems like time for 80s montage. Alright.
Oh, one sec, my music is way too loud.
I say, where's Groovy when you need it? Jeez, I'm joking. But yeah, you said to Benjamins.
Yep, to Benjamins.
Did I do a voice for Benjamin? Did you guys do it?
Nick was
I did.
Benjamin.
Yeah, but you did Benjamin, right? Yeah.
Why hello?
Benjamin, happy to see you again. So, we have, well, first of course we're picking up our order. Is it ready?
Yours? Yes, it's been ready for quite some time.
Yes, sorry, the weekend was really busy. Dristal takes out the other 50 gold for the other half of the payment.
He kind of writes a receipt.
Alright.
Gives you your clothing, and it's like, okay, go try it on. Make sure everything fits.
Alright. Oh, and we have another client for you. Her name is Undyne, if you are able to get her measurements, but I would recommend using gloves before trying to touch her. She has one of
They
these
look
weird
a little
abilities.
worried.
It's not like any. It's just they'll be fine even without gloves. It's just preferable you wear gloves. Trust me on this. And Dristal will just hop into the room with his wardrobe. It's gonna take him a little while.
He kind of looks at the three women and just like, okay, it's either the really tall one or the really small one, and goes for the really small one after he puts on gloves. It's like, that one. Oh my. I imagine Undyne is kind of tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? We established she's a bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Okay.
how tall is Undyne?
I believe I said 5'10".
Okay.
Yeah, she was close to 6 foot.
Okay,
Yeah.
tall girl.
Okay, well, I'm going to reach around you like this. Excuse me. And your arms out a little bit like that. Okay. Like, just being really, like, super extra about not touching her. And what kind of clothing are you looking for? More sophisticated, more elegant? Are you looking for something to romp around in, as they say?
She seems really nervous.
Cat got your tongue.
Yeah, do the romp around thing. We kind of like move around and do things. You know, like stylish but still able to fight in. You know, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I guess they go out and like pull a catalog, and it's like these are what's trending at the moment.
So
He shows you a catalog of stuff.
you talking to me or to
Undone.
Yeah, just because my name's being weird, so I kind of lost it for a bit. But yeah, so she's looking over things. Let me see, and she's gonna pick.
I don't know. I just pulled
Do you have
something.
something that ooh, I like this one. And she points at the the schoolgirl outfit.
Yes. Okay. I guess the question is short or long, modest or prude, or those are the two same words. Prude or vulgar.
The way it looks in the picture is fine.
modest.
Somewhere in the middle is probably good.
I guess he gives Violet this like coy laugh. I was like, very well. Um, did you have a color scheme in mind, cool, or do you prefer warm colors?
Warm colors always. But
Yes,
d- can I
I
get
believe.
the without the shirt, the undershirt? I don't like the white shirt. It looks weird.
Ah,
I
yes.
just want the vest.
So the vest. Ah, yes. Okay. Did you want it more schoolgirl innocent or secretary seductive?
I don't want to seem too forward, but I guess the secretary seductive seems fine.
Ah, okay. And I guess he goes back and starts drawing like uh something close to what you're looking for.
Guys, do you think
I've
I'm
got actually.
making a good decision?
Hey, you'll be
As
fine.
long as you think you look good in it, I'm sure you'll be fine.
I don't know. This is weird. I've only worn this armor for the longest time. So hey, can you choose for me next time? Felt kind of weird doing that.
You're fine. I mean,
Well,
whatever you think looks good.
yeah. I mean, you're learning a new skill. I mean, picking your own outfits might have to be something you get used to doing on your own after this, right? Well, if we survive, this could potentially be, part of your new life.
Okay, I'll try to take my pride in it then.
Well, I mean, pride is, I guess, a subjective word. I mean, just know what you like. I mean, Vi dresses herself in the morning. I don't necessarily need to dress myself, but I mean, I do.
Picked an outfit that works for me, my job. People know who I am, recognize me. On my time off, which I don't have very much, especially now, I wear nice things.
Yeah, I mean, do you know if you like fancy, nice things, or do you like comfortable things? Is that
Oh, it's it's think comfortably best because I've been only used to being uncomfortable. But can you fight in comfortable clothes?
yeah? I mean, there's people that get the most benefit when they're light and nimble and on their feet. I mean, we've seen your weapon, so I imagine you. I don't know what kind of fighter you honestly are. I don't know if you're more of a frontline kind of person, or I mean, your armor seems kind of heavy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you feel like you're typically quick on your feet, or not so much?
Well, as long as I'm fed, I'm okay with it. But if I get hungry, everything seems to like double down on me. And it's hard to move around.
Yeah, we'll see if you have the strength. Carrying that armor might be a good thing, but if you're not feeling it, then at least you're in something a little bit more able to move back and forth.
Yeah. What about you? Like you seem to be dressed lightly, but you've changed a few times. So do you change your weight every time you change?
Well, as I said, the clothing I wear is more for aesthetic purposes, and she drops the appearance of her clothes. You see her wearing like it looks like just some leather armors stacked up on her. It's really just for show. I try to keep myself protected, but if you saw a girl walking out in leather armors like this, you'd think her a little bit more ready for a scuffle instead of someone who's not so.
Okay. Well, do you guys do this often? Is this something I should do frequently?
Oh,
Should I,
well, I mean,
should I have a bunch of different outfits, or do I choose one and kind of that's my adventure gear?
everyone has their own preferences. Some people carry, one outfit and they kind of gesture themselves, and then the others probably have multiple outfits, and some other people have multiples of the same outfit. Looks at my.
Oh.
I just got this one for work. It's a special though. It's magic. It cleans and fixes itself, and so it's
Wait,
expensive.
why don't I get one of those? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you can get one of those. I just use it as like a work outfit, right? So I don't have to like change or have everything ready. It's just always good. And I figured like, because I was buying like nice clothes for work and stuff, and then they get torn up, and I'm just like, and then like right, and then I have to change them, and then I found out people weren't recognizing me because I had like different clothes. I thought I was like, yeah, it's probably just different clothes. They should know who I am. I started wearing the same thing.
You wore the same clothing because you thought people forgot who you were because you weren't wearing.
I mean, why else would they forget who I am?
You hear Benjamin in the back. Well, it is the suit that makes the woman. I don't feel like that's true, Benjamin.
And that's kind of rude. Don't be rude. Person, despite my clothes. I'm hungry though. You guys hungry?
I'm not. Did you eat this morning?
Yeah. Duh.
I'm just asking. Do we have anything left in the orb?
He looks at the orb. I mean, do you have the orb or no?
Yeah, I got the orb.
She's like, do you have anything left?
I don't know. I don't know what's left. I can't tell if it's full or empty. They pull out the orb.
So she looks at it and sniffs a bit. That's that ghost spirit that went back in after. But no,
Are we gonna have to deal with that fucker again?
yeah, maybe. Rather not though.
And he said he's just not tasty to eat even after we kill him, or defeat him, or render him useless.
Mm, maybe if I. What if I tried to put the orb in the goblet?
Let's not fucking do that.
What if I poured some of the goblet's juice over the orb?
Let's also not do that.
Why?
See, because one magic with another magic that you don't know combining, yeah, that's never a good idea. Never a good idea. It's like the bad guys in those books that you read. They're just like, "Ha! I'm gonna take over the world. Let's do this ancient thing and that ancient thing together," and then that's when people have to come and save the world because some apocalyptic bullshit's happening. God, it is taking Dristal a long time to get dressed. Vi, you should go help him out. You're the best at these things.
I'll go help him.
No, it's fine. I don't need to help.
I really think you're the best person for that job.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't need to help him. He's a grown up. He can help himself dress himself.
Undyne's walking towards the changing room.
I mean, I might be the best at dressing, I guess, but I mean, I need to help him.
Yeah, well, it seems like it. He's taking longer than you to get dressed.
That won't take very long. It's pretty quick.
I know. That's why I'm telling you to go help him.
Seems like you're trying to get rid of me.
I'm not. I just feel like if you're the best to do these things, then you're the one to help, right?
Or how about I don't go help and I just turn around and you do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I mean, you're going to do that anyway, so I don't know what the difference is, but sure.
Fight doesn't care.
Trista, you okay in there? Knock knock.
Yes, don't worry, I'm What?
They said you need help. I'm coming in.
No, do not come in.
You start turning the doorknob.
Just holds the door with one arm.
Like, open the door. Let me help you.
Listen, Undyne, just focus on your own work. I'm old enough to dress myself. It's
You
just
sure?
I have to take off my armor first.
I know that's heavy. You need me to help, right?
You've seen how big I am. I can handle this.
But the bigger the person, the bigger the armor.
Trust me. I can handle this, Undyne. You just go and talk with Benjamin. Maybe he can pick out some colors that would accentuate your skin tone or hair color or whatever.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that word meant, but I'll go do that.
It means complement your, like, that would match your skin tone, match your hair color.
Wait, clothes can compliment you? They can talk?
No.
Great,
Seriously.
great. Now
Common
I
is
have
not
an
my
idea.
first language, but why do I have a stronger grip on it?
I've just thought of a new magic item: the blouse of flattery. While you're wearing the blouse, every 30 minutes, the blouse gives you a random nice compliment.
Your blood is extra shiny today.
You get your ass kicked.
That's your game.
Wow, you took that hit really well. You just got hit in the face, but you've taken it really good.
Wow, you're
You can
ghosting
flip-
that guy so great. You're the best stealther around. Automatic turret fire.
Cursed magic item, I swear.
You know, like Excalibur or whatever.
From like Soul Eater?
Yeah,
Excalibur?
Yeah, so like those guys.
I mean, yeah, I'd call that a cursed item. Just try to talk with Benjamin about what clothes will help, I guess, will work with you.
Okay. Scream if you need me. The others are worried about you.
Don't worry, I won't.
Guys, he's okay.
Yeah, seriously. How big is the dressing booth, by the way?
I mean, I imagine it's
That's what-
relatively big. I'm sure there's like a big, like,
Okay, because I know
mean,
those smaller ones where like someone Dristal size would just kind of walk forward, walk back, walk forward, walk back to turn 90 degrees or just to see himself.
Yeah, you can pace in this one.
Okay. Yeah, he is yeah, he's just getting himself gussied up now that the armor's off. Wait a minute, he didn't even need to take the armor off. This is why I have to remember mithril clothing can go under regular clothing. Oh. Well, while he's doing that, what are you two doing?
So, what are we doing after this, Vi? Are we gonna go deal with Ox?
That was the.
Are you still wearing your cape, by the way?
Yeah.
Did it, like, speak to you anymore?
No.
Okay, I don't know. Just these things that previous us's used seemed like strong, and the idea that they were just kind of lying around in town, and I don't know. It's just it's things that talk that are not people. It's kind of weird. I don't want to say freaks me out, but it seems familiar in a way.
Familiar.
Just It's a very interesting thing, I guess. I mean, magic is fucking crazy, I guess, but it's I I don't know. I don't know why the point of the cape going invisible on you is a thing.
The point of it going to, I don't, what do you mean?
Okay, a cape, invisible, an invisible cape, cool. Yeah. The point. What is the point? The point of an invisible cape.
So we don't see it.
Okay. Well, I've got an invisible cock ring.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, the cape does more than what I guess your cock ring does, so it doesn't matter. Right? I get the effect of a cool cape without having to wear a goofy looking cape.
I mean, was it goofy when you looked at it?
It didn't really match what I was wearing, and I mean, it didn't really go with it, and this is all like out there and stuff. It covers up my ass and everything. You won't be able to see that. Like, right? There's a lot of things where you wouldn't want to cover things up.
Yeah, I get that, but why was it like? My point being is obviously this cape was not made specifically for you. It chose you, but I mean, it wasn't like this one is for Vi, and then they made it
You
that
don't
way.
really know
If someone
that.
or someone, I don't know that, but if you have some, I'm just trying to gain some information from you to see if you said in your head, "Hey, cape, it would be really cool if you were invisible," and then it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to understand these things.
Pretty sure I just put it on and went invisible.
So there was someone like you who said this cape needs to be invisible, and I'm just trying to get it, like, glimpse into that person's
I mean,
thought process.
it was a good choice.
I might regret this, but okay. Then what are you thinking about? What's on your mind?
I'm thinking that you're a crazy person and very paranoid, and trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about, or why you're worried about the cape being invisible, and why do you have an invisible cock ring? That's weird.
The cock ring was a lie.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about why you're such a liar.
Because I've always been a liar.
Yeah.
I mean, my very existence also seems kind of like a lie at this point. So I don't. I mean, you could think about it deeply or not. I mean, it really just depends on how deep you want to go. But I mean, is that all you think about?
What? What do you mean? But what I'm?
I mean, you don't ponder about things that are way beyond your control, or you don't care. I'm just trying to understand because every time I seem to bring up things, it's always met with, "I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I mean,
I don't give a shit. I don't
doesn't really
care."
concern me, but when it does, I'm
Oh,
pretty
look,
sure
a
I
hot
can
chick.
handle
Let's
it.
go ask her to go fuck. You know, it's. I'm just trying to understand you, Vi.
Who we fucking? What?
If it looks strong or sexy, 9 times out of 10, you're always up and ready to ask them to fuck. So that's that. This is all I've learned from you in the time observing you.
Yeah, you
And
know.
I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to know you more than just that because I don't think that's all to you. But every time I seem to try and show some interest in you, it's always I don't care.
Well, usually when it doesn't concern me, I just don't care about it. But when it does concern me, then I do.
So now I'm concerning you by asking about what you think.
Yeah, you know, I guess also I figured I can just handle it eventually. Whatever's the problem.
But that doesn't tell me about you. That doesn't tell me who you are.
Who I am. You knew who I am.
Once again, I'm trying to understand you as a person, not as just the jester enforcer. Who are you?
I don't know. I'm Vi. What do you mean? What else do you need to know?
Okay. Do you like to read? Do you like this or that? Like, tell me about
You know
Vi.
what I like? Well, I like to fight. I like to prove that I'm the toughest and the best. I like to paint. I like to do calligraphy. I like to do that, to know that I'm the best at that. So, I put it around town. The graffiti.
Okay.
I like to look my best, so I have Benjamin here to make clothes for me. I mean, what else you want me to know? Like, what? I don't.
But why? Why do you want to be the best? Why are you the best?
I am.
I
What do you
mean,
mean?
no. I mean, there has to be a reason, right?
I mean, I
It's not just
tried
because
really
you
hard
are.
and I did it.
No. Just because you say you are and do things to quote unquote prove that you are doesn't mean isn't why you are. Why do you want to? I'm trying to understand the deep root of why you need to be the best.
I don't know. I guess it feels good to be the best.
Does it? Do you ever think that it would be okay just not to be the best?
Well, whenever I try something and I'm not the best at it, I get kind of sad, and then I try really hard, and then eventually I become the best at it. If I
Okay,
want to be the best at it.
why do you exactly? So it's you pick and choose the things you want to be best at instead of just wanting to be the best at
The
everything.
things that I like to do.
But are they the things you like to do, or it's the things that you're good at, and thus they become the things you like to do because you're good at them?
Maybe a little of both.
I mean,
Like meets in the middle.
when you were smaller, do you want to be an enforcer, the best enforcer there was? I don't feel like most
Oh.
girls grow up to
I
dream
mean,
that.
a lot of
But
kids, they grow up wanting to be stupid shit. Like, I don't know. I was gonna say astronauts, but doesn't. Like, they never, like, they want to be, like, kings and stuff, but then they never actually, like, get to be that. Like, you get more, like, realistic expectations when you get older, what you want to be. I mean, this was something that, like, got put in my lap, and I was like, huh, yeah, I can do that. I started doing it. Like, we were back in the day when, things were happening, and we were, like, pickpocketing, and we got caught, and I saved everyone by beating up the guards. I was like, oh, man, this is awesome. Saved everyone, I helped everyone, we didn't go to jail, we didn't get executed or whatever, and, yeah, I was good at it. Like, that was fun, so I just kept getting better and better at it.
so you understand that whether you want it or not, we're two sides of a coin, right? We can either be the sin or the virtue. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I kind of got the gist of that.
I'm trying to rationalize what's the easiest way of surviving this. If trying to embrace the sins as we are is the easier method, then is it all of us have to be evil, or not evil, but the sin, or do all of us have to be the other side of this?
Look,
Is
based off all this stuff that's happened and everything and all of these like magic shit and prophecies and blah blah blah, I've kind of accepted that I'm one of these things that you guys talk about. And I guess based off of elimination, I guess I am the pride one. Sure. But is that really that bad? I mean, why is it bad to take pride in your work and stuff like that? Pride to be like
I'm
good at
not
things.
saying that's a bad thing, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm trying to figure out if exactly that is it a bad thing? Is it a bad thing that I am envious of people for wanting better for myself?
Exactly. a bad thing that like I want to be better at things that I'm not good at and be the best at them. I mean, it's like I want to do my best to save my town. I mean, protect the town as much as I can and do whatever it takes to do so, right? Like, doesn't seem like that bad of a thing.
I agree, and I don't know the idea that we're in it as a group. It's like if everyone's putting in the same, quote unquote effort, but the one who's going against the flow fucks things up, then or everyone is on the same idea, the same train, because it seems like gluttony wants to consume, and it seems like pride wants to be prideful, and it seems like envy wants to be envy, but wrath doesn't seem to want to be wrathful. So
Yeah. And like I said, is if as long as he's doing stuff to help people, like I don't see a problem with it.
because I mean, I'm no slouch when it comes to magical powers or magical effects, but that cape gave off a very strong magical effect, and even I had a hard time resisting its
Yeah.
effects.
Yeah. It like charmed you guys or something.
Yeah.
Kinda meh.
And
Really
while
my style.
gluttony's doesn't seem to be harmful in any way, it just feeds her gluttonous things.
You know why I
The
don't
wrath? Good.
You know why I don't drink people's blood? Or like bite people and do that kind of stuff?
You mentioned it once before, but you said that you thought you were mind controlling people when you did it.
Yeah. I went my whole life not doing that because of that. Now they have a cape that does that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it very often. Unless it could be used for good to save people, or whatever I need to do. Or if I need to like cut in line to bank or something, I don't know, but...
I mean, in your theory, shouldn't you just be able to walk in and they just hand you the safe?
Yeah. That's normal.
I don't think that. I don't think that.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
But there's just trying to change what we are or who we are. I don't know. You constantly said that it's who you are. You are prideful, and I'm wondering. Okay, so does that mean I'm just a very angry individual? I'm just so green with envy that it fucking causes so much rage inside of me. I get it. This is getting, I'm caring too much. But it's trying to understand the situation we're all in to make sure you can be prideful outside of all this once it's done. Make sure that we can go back to somewhat of a normal life after this. It seems like a lot, and I worry.
Yeah.
And trying to know the things that make you who you are, to see if you're just not just pride, you're other things. You're someone who cries when their feelings are hurt, or X or Y. Just knowing that there's, I mean, maybe for you and me, humanity is not the right word, but
When I was
some
little,
sort of humanity left.
yeah, back when I was little, I was kind of nothing, right? I didn't do anything. I was this orphan that didn't amount to anything, didn't help anyone, was just kind of in the way. So I wanted to be better. I found somewhere where I can help someone. I did it, and it worked. Made me feel good. Then I found out that people were making fun of Ezekiel because of me. Because I was a little orphan kid that Ezekiel had to take care of and everything. So I wanted to change that because I didn't want the person that helped me to feel bad. So I started making myself even better. And better and better and better. Now I'm the best. at most things. Like Frank trained me to be the best at boxing, and those other people. But if I was already the best, if I was stronger, Frank might still be alive. He wouldn't needed to have died to save us. So, with me being prideful and wanting to be the best, so bad things don't happen to people, I'm okay with that. If that counts as bad, then I'm bad. It's fine.
Yeah.
Off in the distance, you guys see.
Maybe I should have went and helped Dristal. He is taking forever.
I told you.
You see Undyne kind
Yeah.
of with a pile of clothes, and she's walking towards Benjamin.
I see you've perused a bit.
Yeah, I kind of took in what you guys said, and I figured I could use a lot of clothes, so I'm gonna go buy a bunch of things, and yeah, this is gonna be my new wardrobe. It's looking pretty comfortable, right? This one here is fluffy with all the little feathers and things, and this one here it has a bunch of other stuff that I don't know what it is, but it's like sparkly, so I like.
You just see like money signs in Benjamin's I couldn't agree more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is nothing, right? This is good. This is normal. You guys said to indulge, and so I'm gonna do it.
I mean, gluttony and greed does kind of overlap in a few areas. Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
Well, gluttony is the idea of overindulging.
Yeah. Goodness.
I don't know if I have enough gold to cover all that.
You tell her that, or you just kind of like.
Yeah. I kind of like say it under my breath as I like open up my purse and just like.
I could put it back, I guess.
It's fine. He just like pushes all like a giant bag of coins. And just.
I forgot things take. Yeah, I'll put it back.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Goodness. I guess as she's going to put it back, the door swings open, and I guess the two bump into each other.
Mhm.
Oh, it's dark. I can't see. Well, I mean, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, very fluffy. Oh, hey, Undyne.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, how fabulous. I had to put back on the armor to make sure it still fits under the clothing, and it does. I mean, look at me.
Yeah, you look strapping.
Thanks. I think I should go with the purple variant for him to show off. Yeah. So, that's a lot of clothing. Have you started narrowing down which ones you want?
Well, I did pick out some things, but Icky says they can't afford it, so I'm gonna wait till later, I guess, when I have my own money and I can buy it.
Well, I mean, you can still buy something. We just need to see which one catches your fancy the most, as they say.
Like we got the vest and the skirt and the stocking thingies. Yeah, we got one.
I can afford two. I can just pick the two best ones.
Oh, she starts to know the catalog again. What about this one? And she points at the second one on the right. I like the sleeves. They're long, fluffy.
You guys looking at something?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
posted some.
check the
Yeah,
Discord. Which continent would that be from? Like for Asian wear?
Anywhere, you see more of that in name.
I see you go for the southeastern look. Nice.
Yeah, it reminds me of home.
Oh, you're from there?
Hmm?
Are you from there?
Yeah, wandered a bit. Don't know how I ended up here, but I'm not asking questions.
Quite interesting. I'm not really sure where Dristal toured during his service. I guess we'll talk about that another time, though. It does seem a bit short, though, in the front.
What was that?
Like, he's looking at I think the second one to the right, the blue one, right? Or is it actually the one with the giant robot arm?
The one with the blue
Right.
above it.
Oh, okay. I mean, it does look a bit short in the front, if you don't mind me saying.
That's fine. I mean, she pets her armor. I don't think I need to hide anything there, do I?
No, not really, unless you want to be caught for indecent exposure from time to time. But I guess stockings can cover that up, like putting...
Well, why were they looking? Because she's hot, that's why.
Well, being on the safe side and all.
Besides, who's going to arrest her? He looks over at Vi. Are you going to arrest her for indecent exposure there, Vi?
Nope. Not a thing.
Wait, that's
Not a
indecent.
thing. Nope.
So you're like naked.
It's technically not, but it can quickly be if someone were to like rip open, or like gust of wind were to have the top flap.
Yeah, don't let him fool you. I mean, Grants used to wear less, so.
Oh.
I mean, is really using your mother a good example?
My who?
You
No,
said
no, no,
Grants,
no.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you said.
Okay.
I was like, we'll get into it right now. It's like, she's not my mother. They are not my mother, but Grants. Not anymore, anyways.
I guess the only other thing I would consider is the tails of this dress. Maybe make them a bit shorter so you're not walking on them or dragging them through the mud.
That's what she liked about it. She liked the length.
I guess, who knows, maybe there's some magic to make them float a bit off the ground so they don't get dirty?
You can just make them stiff.
So, like, what, very...
Tiny little
So-
like metal. You guys don't know about clothes. It's fine.
I mean, using wiring seems... alright, but usually they're reserved for, like, hoop dresses. So, they are hovering around the form. This is
I mean,
going...
Benjamin can do anything. Benjamin's got this.
Thank you, madam.
Alright, if you can design it so it doesn't get dirty the moment she walks out of here, then I see no trouble with the design. Okay. And also,
He chimes in. For someone who needed help being, fashionable, you sure have a lot of opinions about it.
well, there's a difference between fashionable and functional. This is definitely a functional thing.
Who said she was
Also-
she literally said she wanted to be comfortable.
Right, I understand. Comfortable, but the length you could accidentally trip up on something, or someone could grab it when you didn't want it to.
Or
know.
it could be extra cuddly and soft and fun to play
Yeah.
with while you're waiting.
I mean, on that what bracelets are for or something, I don't know. But anyway, or cards, I guess, in my case. Anyways, speaking of fashion, your design, it fits wonderfully, and the colors are remarkable. Thank you, Benjamin.
He just gives a nod.
Right. Well, I don't want to get this dirty, so I'll switch that and put both of my outfits. Do you have any bags to take these out in?
Yes. Here, give it here. I'll box it for you.
Oh, wonderful. Have to change out these first. So he'll go back up there.
Do you want someone to help you just so you don't take like a million years to put back on your armor?
Don't worry, I actually remembered that this is mithril armor, so I forgot for a little bit halfway through the dressing process that I didn't even need to take it off to put these clothes on. Yep,
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I
What's
hear that
mithril?
wiggling.
Yeah, I don't know what mithril is.
What type of metal, I think.
So he forgot his armor was metal.
Type of metal? I think it's like light. I don't know. It's weird that he's a blacksmith and you forget what is metal. I don't know. It's weird, right?
His shop is doing well. He forgets that it's a type of metal. I figured that he'd recognize it like instantly.
Maybe it was like, maybe it's so light that he forgot he was even wearing it. But then when he goes to take it off, he should remember.
But if it's almost like he's not wearing anything, then why is he worrying about the clothes?
What happened? He probably forgot it was on. He started getting dressed, and he was like, "Man, this doesn't fit well." He's like, "Oh yeah, I have armor on." He had to take all his clothes off and put those back on.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. That checks out. Vi won't look. She'll go in there.
Okay. I'm out.
Oh, wow, that was really fast.
Well, when you get the hang of it, and you will remember that the armor is on, you will remember to take it off, and you remember to put it on.
So are you
Wait.
wearing the armor or aren't? I'm confused.
I am currently wearing the armor. My clothes right now are much looser, especially with the overcoat. So it works out fine. The other clothes were more form-fitting, so even though the armor was light and flexible, like mithril is, it would have left impressions on it if I was wearing it too long.
Got it.
Right.
Shaking his head no.
Okay. Dristal notices that, but he's just going to act like it didn't happen. So how is Undyne? Is she like getting her outfit sorted? I don't know.
Did Benjamin give her the outfit?
Yeah. I imagine during the talks and stuff they gave
she's-
him two outfits.
She'll strip in the middle of the room and start getting dressed.
Invite to stop her.
Yeah. So why the new duds there, Dristal?
All of my old clothes got too small, more or less.
Oh, right.
T-shirts,
I forgot.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Growth
t-shirts I can
spurts.
wear, and then I went to a general store to pick out some bleh clothing. But when I go out on date, you want to put on something a bit nicer.
I mean, depends on the kind of date. Some dates you don't need nothing at all.
Well, my date, I would prefer to look elegant.
The lame kind of dates got it.
Alright, if you say so. Regardless. So, how are we going to approach Ox?
Well, I figured you also need to talk to him first because this you might have to handle the whole like Lauren situation with him. Because if we plan on, let's say, getting him to join us, I don't know if you want that kind of tension around, so you might have to deal with that first. Then, depending on how that goes, I'll probably like if he's understanding about it, then it's all good. But if not, we probably have to beat him up. Have to kill him. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Lauren says that she'd be alright with the situation. He says he would be a helpful asset. Now, if he is willing to join, talk peacefully, that would be the best outcome. If he wants to get rough, well, maybe we can. I really don't want to try to throw down with him.
He's scared.
In a sense, yes.
I mean, he's big. I don't think he's like unstoppable.
That's not what I mean.
Well, I don't understand what you mean. So why don't you be a little clearer and say what you mean?
If I lose control and I could go overboard, I don't want that. He hits hard, and well, I might default to it by accident.
I mean, so what did you get angry and actually take it seriously? I mean, I'm not gonna say whenever you got big, you were strong, but I mean, you weren't like invincible either. I mean, maybe if you just started that way and just like, I mean, that way if he knocked you out unconscious, I mean, you're out cold, right? Seemed like he'd keep you in check.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know how your powers work. I'm not gonna claim to know what the fuck you do. Your runes make no sense to me. The grammatical parts of them don't really line up to the way my magic works, so I don't.
I mean, magic is magic. Does not
It's
care
not
about.
true. That is not true at all. Magic is not just magic. There's arcane magic. There's religious magic. There's self believing magic that only works whenever you believe in your own goddamn self. There's musical magic. There's magic is not just magic.
Those are conduits, yes. But no matter the conduit, it all comes from the same source. And it all follows the same 8 type.
That's false in this at least case right here. I have the spell which lets me identify those types of magic, and most of the shit we're dealing with doesn't follow that kind of magic. So, whatever this is, it's not necromancy, it's not divination, it's not divine in any sense. It's just magic. So, magic is not just magic. I think the rigidity of what we've been taught for magic might not be the whole truth here.
Granted, you don't really tell the whole truth either.
I don't. You're right. So, are you going to choose to believe what I say now whenever I'm being serious, or are you going to just write it off? That's your call, not mine.
Well, let's assume it is going through. I mean, Okay, let's just say it's true. Just saying here to not have any argument. I can't identify magic of any kind, only... Actually, thinking about identifying things. His fighting style. Very interesting.
How so?
Well, during my time in the military, we were taught something called Sambo. It actually is an offshoot of the name. So I spent like an hour reading this, like reading Sambo and Zangief and all that. I just want to make sure I'm not overstepping my boundaries if I try to add things to the story.
No, I mean you already said that we could add different little things here and there.
Okay. So, in Neima, there's something called Jujitsu. Back about 70 years or so, two men went to learn their ways and adapt it for their own fighting strategies here. Well, by here I mean Trevella. So, and it got picked up by the military about 20 years ago. And there's two different styles. Defensive Sambo, which focuses on grapples, joint locks. And there's offensive Sambo, which focuses more on punches, kicks, and trying to knock your opponent as wildly as possible. His is quite similar to the second. And there was someone named Victor Zengief who, during this time, went on to perform acts of wrestling. It wasn't the both offensive and defensive sambo. While it did use joint locks, it was more followed up by swift kicks and throws when grappling. And this man named Zinsift was very famous around my area. So,
So is he from your area? Or was he in the military?
No.
You don't recognize him at all?
No, he is definitely not military. The thing about Victor Zangief, he was more of a showboater. That's why his moves were so flashy. He participated in tournaments, going round and round, and these sort of exhibition tours, trying to fighting the strongest of the strong. I did try, but I ultimately failed before reaching him, since there was actually a tournament. I came to the semi-finals before getting knocked out. But he did have this, though there was a promotion going around that in each sector that he was going, he was teaching, he would take on a new disciple to train in his way. My idea is that Ox won the tournament, and then had been adapting his style ever since.
Well, I mean, interesting. I don't know how that helps us unless you know this Victor Zangief's weaknesses.
Well, when it comes to Sambo, the kind I learned, you want to make sure that you keep your opponent at more than arm length distance, though with his size he's kind of eliminated that weakness. What you really need to focus on is when he tries to follow through with an attack. This is where defensive sample comes into place, or the jujitsu version. I guess ninjutsu technically. you use your opponent's momentum against them. Kind of when they come to grapple you, you grapple them, and you try to limit their range of motion when they go for the strike. And then if you are able to use the joint lock after to keep them down, and then if you have a strong enough head, you could headbutt them a lot. However, that's only one method. No, I think I could appeal to. I think we could possibly appeal to his experience. I guess talk about his pride of wrestling, or
Maybe
you
you
know,
guys can like bro out.
I don't know exactly what that means, but I think it's a good thing.
Well, you said that you entered that same kind of tournament and he didn't. I mean, was it because you enjoyed this Zangief character or whoever this person was? Maybe you two would share a similar like connection and be like, "Oh, you like him too?" It's like, "Oh, then did we just become best friends?" And then
Oh, if that's what bro out means. I guess. I mean, he like
you mean
I joined that
yeah?
tournament because he was first of all around, and second of all, I was really full of myself back then. You know, when you're young, you feel like you can take on the whole world, and life kind of beats you down again.
I think I was the opposite.
Right.
When I was young, I was nothing, and then when I grow up, I could take on the world.
So you had a humble beginning.
Yeah, I had nothing. I was an orphan kid, and I had nothing, and we had to like fight for things, and everyone thought I was weird. I guess I don't know, because I was, I guess, super pale, and yeah, I don't know. Like it was weird. Like hair color, eye color looked different than all the other
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah, I had to make sure to put on my makeup before entering the tournament. Oh.
Didn't get like smudged or anything.
I made sure to. So when during the tournament, like the goal of the tournaments were to win some prize money and become a disciple of win the prize money of like the best that were happening during the tournament and become a disciple of Victor Zangief. So we employed different fighting styles. I was taking more of a, I guess, boxing stance, having my face covered most of the time.
Good. It's
So
good.
when
Yeah,
he was,
good style.
yeah. So when, yeah. But I kept leaving my midsection open, and I couldn't turn fast enough, and then I got clocked in the back of the head.
If I was like, so are you a boxer?
Amateur boxer, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, nothing. I don't really have the precision down.
Gotcha. I was gonna challenge you to a fight, but if you're an amateur, it's fine.
You'll probably just throw up shields again.
I mean, what's the problem with that?
Well, in typical boxing, you don't really use magic to intervene.
And you also don't use armor or anything like that either. If you want,
Also
one
true.
day we can go step in the ring, just our fists. No magic, no abilities.
That might actually sound fun. Though I'm pretty sure you would clean my clock. That sounds fun.
Gross.
Might take a while.
But yes, I feel like we can appeal to his sense of reasoning and avoid conflict. The other plan, maybe we can go with another drinking contest. He's very prideful of himself.
See?
Oh, please. What Lauren has been like was going on about the 10-minute spiel about how egotistical Ox is when she went on a date with him.
He's just more like he just likes his muscles and stuff.
No,
Probably
like
not
he's
about
very
every
proud
day.
of his body.
Yeah, it's like that one
I
thing.
guess. Yes, I guess. Like that is more what I meant about him being prideful.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know about the whole drinking contest.
Yes, that is a stretch, so that's why I'm having it as pickup lane.
Like, challenge him to drinking. He's like, oh yeah, it's about your body. Who can drink the most? And if your body can't take it, like, my body can take any, right? Like, maybe you can spin it in a way, trick him. I don't know. What's the point of a drinking contest? You're gonna, like, oh, if we win, you join us and leave. Like, that seems like a horrible...
Oh, well, I mean, I'm open to suggestions via Icky.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just hoping that there's something really tragic going on right about now. We save him and then just avert the whole thing.
Yeah, we've done that before. What did we do that? We did that with...
I mean, that's Winston. Yeah.
Vyet, I guess, technically Lauren to some extent.
Yeah, I mean, technically we could just wait until someone, like, kills him and takes his area, then we just take, like, the crown's area. I mean... I think the crown's
I'm
too
just
busy.
going off the whole point that, you know, the whole reason he joined the Hornets the last time was because
The wasps.
yeah,
I was gonna say
the
the
boss saved him, right? So I mean, if we did something similar, he might be like, "Oh, great! Now I had to be your disciples." And I don't know. Seemed like the easier method in my point, but unless maybe we can get Alice to scheme something that puts him in danger and we can save him, like making a situation. But if he found out that we made the situation, it might backfire on us.
Yeah,
So
I mean...
more natural, the better.
But I mean, yeah, like, if we just, like, beat him up and say, join us or die, I mean... Might be like, oh yeah, you guys are tough, I'll join you. Right? Beat him up. He might respect that.
Right, he has an honor system.
Also, I've learned some new magic to kind of assist you guys in being more badass, so that's always an option too.
Yeah, and I guess based off all the fighting we've been doing, I'm even better at fighting now. Fighting we haven't been doing, I don't know. We fought a little bit. I've been practicing with Annar. I taught her some magic. We fought a little bit. I'm getting better at punching her in the face.
That's what I forgot. I don't remember if I changed the values of XP last week. What are you at right now, Vi? Or
No
Spike?
idea. I don't think I even changed it to. I think I remember.
I
remember the last
8.
time I was like, I'm leveling up.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I figured we were at 8. I couldn't remember if I had put it or not, and I looked at it and it was still at 4. I'm like, I don't remember if I changed that. Okay.
Yeah, you did like all 4 things with that fight.
Yeah.
You and Annar.
Did you go back and watch that VOD, by the way?
I wanted to, but considering like if you read Tabletop General over the weekend, I was kind of not feeling the greatest.
Yeah, no, I get you. I heard.
Yeah.
But sorry about that.
It's fine. It happens, but it's not going to happen again. Like I'm not gonna join in another Saturday session with him. I'm just keeping around the Thursday one because I like the other people.
Did you record the video?
I wasn't there for
Then what video is he talking about?
video.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
no. Like
the video of our session in the beginning.
Okay, you did like out of character tangent and then went to another tangent.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Like, what the hell is going on?
Like but no, I hadn't watched the first hour of Spike's VOD. I was going to watch it the day after, but it didn't come on till like Friday or Saturday.
I've been getting lazy. I've been doing them like instead of like the next day. I've been doing them like all at a binge. Like I do like 2 or 3 at a time now.
Hey, I mean, I guess that's definitely efficient.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do them like at one day where I'll just like record them all one week and this one day put them all up. So guess since you guys actually watch the videos, I'll do them after this session, I guess. That'll work. Maybe
Yeah.
like Tuesday. Yeah, I'll do them all on Tuesday or something.
Yeah, I'm not cringing as much when I hear my own voice.
It was like I don't know what just happened, but we were in character. Then we started talking about experience, and then Nick said, "Hey Vi, what experience are you at?" I was like, "Wait, are you asking Vi in character how much experience she has, or you're asking Spike how much experience does Vi have?" And I'm like, "Okay, we're like slowly going out of character." Then it's like, "Yeah, all the character stuff," and I'm like, "What? We're going."
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It was like a slow transition where it wasn't.
Yeah, I like that. I'm sorry. My bad.
It's okay.
It was funny.
All right. So just thinking above game. First plan, try to appeal to him. Try like have Dristal make sort of a bromance connection. Is that like our primary plan, or are there other ideas? Like other ideas.
The primary plan potentially bro out with him. If that works, cool. But then it's like, does that mean anything? Because then he's still like Lauren, and we have to deal with that about him hitting on your girlfriend all the time, and like that. Like you want to be working with that guy? I mean, that's on you if you can deal with it. I mean, sure, but yeah. So that get him to leave Lauren alone. Potentially, I don't know. Me and Annar can fuck him. Maybe we can show that we're better. Something, I don't know. And then, yeah, then that works. We all win. He joins us. We don't have to beat him up. But then, I assume what's gonna happen is probably he bros out with you. If that works, we probably still have to beat him up to put him in his place. And then it's just like, okay, leave Lauren alone. Right? You can just like tell him we have some kind of like work thing where you can't like date people you work with or something.
I mean that
If he doesn't
work with
it does
with Vi.
If he doesn't work. He doesn't work with us. Then he dies.
According to Annar, and yeah, she doesn't work.
She doesn't work here. Yeah. She's not a jester. Yeah. She's a hired mercenary from me, so she's my mercenary. So I can fuck my mercenary if I want.
Oh, okay. Because I thought Nick was trying to go like the Dristal route. He's like, Dristal's officially not part of the Jesters. So
I mean, yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. You're not officially part of the Jesters, and then you were like, well, Annar. I'm like, well, Annar. According to Annar is not a part of the Jesters either. So
yeah, my bad. I thought like I keep thinking she is part of it.
We originally said that she was, and then she was like, no, I'm not. I'm like, cool, whatever.
Okay, so I didn't imagine that part.
No, I mean, even from the beginning, I said
it was drunk in our. Remember, she might not remember that she secretly joined.
Drunk.
I mean, I said it from the beginning. She's just gonna be my mercenary that I hired. I'll just pay for things for her.
Goodness. Right. What was I gonna? Okay, yeah. So bro out seems like the best option. If not, then I guess we have to manufacture a situation to save his life.
I mean, that isn't
even. No, I'm just hoping that there's a situation already going down that I can.
Okay,
yeah, that's stupid. Anyway, we should just beat him up if that's the case. And like, why are we doing all this shit for him? I mean, just beat him up and put him in his place. And if he doesn't join, we kill him and then we move on.
Yeah, and then I think the very last plan would be that drinking contest instead with Dristal instead of Annar. But yeah, sounds. Is there any other thoughts on this?
Not for me.
Oh. Just wanted to make sure you were there to deal with it, so you know, because it's dealing with your woman.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we should probably check to make sure Undyne is ready to go.
A lot of clothes to try on. Give her a few minutes. But she probably should be done. She could probably just like wear whatever she has on and then take the rest and play with them at home or something.
Wait, isn't she only getting a couple outfits though?
Yeah, I only have like enough for 2 outfits for her. Otherwise, payday's around the corner. So
So
yeah.
I guess. So Icky, you, these artifacts we've been finding, you're apparently, of course, Vi seems to be pride. You seem to be envy. I guess we should probably focus on ways to mitigate those feelings.
I don't agree.
Why?
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with being envious of someone because they have things that are better than me. I don't see it as a bad thing.
You addressing? We just had this conversation.
Really?
Yeah, Vi then just regurgitates everything we just said to you.
Okay. I mean, I can understand that, and why you seem to at least have some, at least to be distributing some traits about being humble. I mean, I just see when it comes with being prideful, it does not like humble does not mean low self-esteem. It just really just means being realistic of your abilities. And you were at least honest with your abilities about how you started out, the people that helped you get to where you are. I think if you just recognize that more, you could be more self-aware. And well, Icky, still getting used to that. I mean, you should be. I guess. What are some things you are grateful about yourself? What are some things about you that you like?
Well, the virtue of envy is being kind, not things I'm thankful for.
Well, I mean, envy is just something you want from other people. But what do you already have? That
I don't have a lot. Do you want to? I mean, do you really want to get into this? I mean, I don't. I mean, Benjamin, you might want to go take a break.
I mean, I hope Benjamin wasn't listening to that entire conversation.
Probably wasn't. Yeah, Vi
Yeah,
with somebody else.
right.
But
Yeah, like I think there's like a
Like-
mutual thing where when Vi is talking to other people that aren't Benjamin, Benjamin knows not to be around because he might hear something he's not supposed to hear, so doesn't want to get stabbed because of it.
Wakes up and his what is it called, a boudoir? Anyways, his
Bedroom?
boutique or something like that
Boudoir's
turns
a bedroom.
into J.C. Penney's. I mean, or
yeah.
like a thrift shop. A thrift shop. You know what? Goodwill's.
Why doesn't shop at Goodwill?
uh, anyways,
The things that I'm thankful for. You don't know a lot about me, do you, Dristal?
well,
I mean, that
educate me.
statement alone shows your ignorance. But I've been on the streets probably longer than I. I mean, maybe not. I didn't know my parents until at least I was 10. So, I mean, that's, probably more than her. But yeah, it's pretty intense whenever you turn 10 and then your father suddenly lashes out at you because you're different and then attempts to kill you because you're different. Because everything he grew to know was a lie, whether I was honestly his child or not. You know, so that's a pretty traumatic thing, having to, apparently kill your own father at the age of 10, and just have your mother watch and lie to you that she did it, and then having your mother disappear for 15 years. Yeah, I'm totally thankful for parents like those. Growing up on the street with nothing, just barely getting by, learning to cope with the fact that I'm different than everyone else, and then everyone else sees me as something strange and dangerous to them. Whenever I reveal myself to people, they normally scream or try to attack me. Yeah, that's something really glad I'm thankful for. Yeah, you're right. Having to. Oh no, it doesn't stop there, Crystal.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you realize that I just recently found out she was watching the whole time. Didn't bother helping. I thought maybe I could, lie to myself and lie to the people around me that I was someone normal, and maybe make a lie for myself. Maybe, if I just consumed myself with that lie, then everything will be all right. I'll just have to live with the fact that I'm not going to be myself anymore. And then something slips. They scream. Then they lie there lifeless on the floor. They're like, no, I can't keep doing this. No, lie to yourself some more. Do it. It'll work out this time. Love happens. You think that it'll change the world and everything will be okay. And then a miscarriage leads to health complications. And then someone dies. No, not another one. Why me? Yeah, Dristal. Tragedy after tragedy. I have nothing in my life to be thankful for. The fact that some lady in my dreams said, wow, you're really misfortunate. Here's some powers. Why don't you try spreading that misfortune onto other people? That was where I got started. I started stealing. You know what? My life started getting a little bit better, because at least I had things at that point. I started lying and never telling the truth. Why? Because it didn't matter what my lie was. I mean, if the other person believed it, it was good enough for them. Nothing in my life has been easy or just pleasant, Dristal. So you're asking me to think of the things that I do have? I've had to either kill, steal, or take everything I've had. So being envious of people having families and things that I want, no, I'm far too gone from that. Far too gone for that.
I understand what you mean. But, I mean, it's screaming, yes. When you talk about things that are normal, everyone has a different idea of normal, but no one is actually normal.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anything, you should be mad that you're not even that special. You're not even that, that different or weird. We're all, he's a big lizard guy, I'm a half vampire, and you're some white, I don't know, fake eyeless thing on your, I don't know, it's weird, right? We all have weird shit about us.
Yeah. We all have weird shit about us.
If anything, you have it easier because you can hide it pretty easy.
Yeah, I lie to people, but I'm not truthful to who I am.
I mean, welcome to the club. I mean, I had to lie about what I was for so long. I mean, when I got to the army, I felt like I'd be myself, but that turned out to be a...
Dristal, you put on a little bit of makeup and you pass for a very tall human. If I were me, I put on a little bit of makeup, people would still be screaming.
Yeah, but you have it easy though.
You have,
with the whole, you can
your
change
magic.
yourself. You have magic.
I have,
yeah.
Like I have to spend time to do this. You can do this in an instant. I've seen you do that.
So taking it from why, I mean, it is something I'm good at, but it is also a price that I've had to pay for. I didn't want to be this. I just wanted to be normal. So you can take it about being, prideful of what I can do, but at the same time, I didn't ask for this.
I did.
No, but you're resilient.
Exactly, no one did.
Icky.
So I can be upset and envy those that don't.
You have every right to be upset, but you deserve to be happy about yourself once in a while, Icabon.
Oh, absolutely, I agree. But see, that doesn't change my envy just because I deserve to be happy.
Envy, put in the right situation, could be a good means of a work ethic, but what I see you display now is more self-destructive than anything else. I guess you've been going around society thinking that I should be more like this person. I like this trait. I like that trait because it works for that situation. But what do you want, Icky? You want to be
I want to be
normal, right?
me. I want to be without the judgment of other people, without having people shudder in fear that a monster is walking beside them. Just live my life normally, have a family. The fact that you think that I can do that, you act like, I mean, I don't know how old you are, Dristal, but I imagine I'm older. I've been trying to have family. I didn't want to be a thief. I didn't want to grow up and just. I wanted to be like someone who explored the stars. That's a joke, but it's going back to what Spike was saying about some stupid shit like being an astronaut.
A astronaut.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hey, you want to see my snot rocket?
Yeah. If I was see, I think I went the other way over you guys. You hide your stuff. Like I could have put makeup on my whole body, I guess, to make myself tanner, and dyed my hair and put in eye contacts. I guess I could have looked human. But I was like, nah. I'm awesome. They just gotta get over themselves.
Right. Yeah. Well, you can have people that treat you normally. I mean, you have Annar, you have Vyet, you have me. And I'm sure other people could look at you the same way too. And I understand it's a far cry from what you hope for, but it's a start. It is a possibility, and I don't want you to give up on that. We're very hurt.
Misunderstand. It's not about giving up. I am sure I eventually can achieve this. This doesn't take away my envy, though. Envying people. Just because I envy someone doesn't mean I don't try to achieve or go for something. It means I build rage when I see things that they have that I don't. And I work towards it, but it doesn't subside the anger. So,
Well, why does it not subside the anger?
it's a good question. Why don't we ask that fuckhead Grants why it doesn't? You act like I have these answers. I don't. It just makes me very.
Well, I'm not sure if it's just something to do with
Me
hell.
either. And that's the scary part, isn't it? You don't know if it's the magic or just me. So it's a scary thought. Is it me or just the magic? Am I really the monster that everyone says I am? Or is it just the magic, Dristal?
Well, I can't say anything for you, but I think for me, it's just your sense of the thing you inherited amplifies it. And I'm not sure if it's, again, because of the magic or because of you, but I think the magic is definitely making those sensations stronger.
Anyway,
But how can you be sure?
Anyway, once we settle all this stuff, maybe we can get the magic to go away, and you can decide if you're a monster or not after that.
Right. I was injected with something that was basically wrath juice. Maybe there's an extraction to get rid of your envy and such.
Envy juice. Jizz.
Envy cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, but that's not going to take away that I'm still a monster.
Well, we don't know unless we try. We just don't know.
Maybe there's a whole like group of monsters hiding somewhere. They're just like you.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was looking for.
Kind of hard to do though if everyone is hiding who they are.
Kind of hard to build a society that way.
Well, maybe I'm just destined to be alone, away from society and just being on my own. In which case, once we're done with this and the world is not going to end, maybe that sounds nice.
Icky, how old are you?
Are you asking a woman her age?
I'm asking you your age.
So you're asking a woman her age, I see. Rude.
Well,
I am 27.
yeah, okay. You're only a year older than me. So, you have and both of us have plenty of time in our lives. I don't hear that quitter talk just yet. Maybe when you're 50.
See, you could have fooled me, Dristal, because the nonsense you speak sometimes is very naive. But we'll see.
You guys are old.
Okay, how old are you, Vi?
22.
And how old's Ezekiel then?
20, 24, 25, something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, literally a year or two younger than me.
I didn't say he's not old.
Is he?
Kind of is. As old as you, but he is.
Well, I'm sure we've commandeered Benjamin's shop for far too long. We should probably leave. Otherwise, that
I
man
mean,
is going to
Benjamin
start
gets paid
charging me
well from us.
rent.
It's fine.
I'm just saying, he made a hefty amount of money off of me just now.
We gotta go deal with Ox anyway, so I guess we should start walking there. We can continue talking then.
Right. Undyne, are you ready?
Yep. There you go. Do I look good?
Absolutely.
Thumbs up.
L-
You guys are the best.
Golf claps.
Like, do a twirl. Just do a twirl as fast as you can.
Oh, really?
Spins.
Does the dress fly up?
Booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks. Booty, butt cheeks.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, like Dristal, when he says that, when Vi says that, just looks at her. Like, seriously?
Gotta check the goods.
Just shakes his head, then just waits for Undyne to come to the door before walking to Ox. Card in hand.
Say what now? Repeat that?
He's waiting for Undyne to come to the door before he walks off to Ox with the card Ox gave Dristal in hand.
Mhm.
That fighting pit thing. Not sure if it'll be useful, but it could be a good identifier if we get stopped.
Alright, cool. Yeah, she meets you at the door. So you guys are going to Ox's place. Any stops on the way there?
No.
I guess I.
Okay.
I guess during that whole thing, if I hadn't already, I'll put on the Ouroboros little wristband thing and just keep it on for the time that we've been talking. But I guess I'd look at Undyne and just say, "Do you want to stay here, or do you want to come with us? I can't guarantee there'll be food where we go, but I don't know if you want to stay cramped up today or just kind of explore."
Actually, I'm gonna go take care of some things. I made a promise to someone I need to keep up.
Is it a dangerous promise?
Oh no, not at all.
Alright. Well, if it is, call us, and we will see if we can get there as soon as possible.
You guys will see what happens soon. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Dristal's gonna insight that to see if there's any malicious intent behind it.
Go ahead, roll.
17. Why is she
Can't tell.
rolling so low?
She's just smiling. Like, yeah.
I
Trust me.
doesn't trust them at all. I trust no one.
Yeah. Seriously, a 1 and a 5.
You'll deal with it when it happens.
Okay. 1 and a 6.
Vi likes to let the people everyone that she doesn't trust do the thing, so she'd be like, "Yep, I'm right. I shouldn't have trusted them. I was right not to trust them. Time to deal with this now." She doesn't care if things happen.
Yeah.
That's
Ezekiel died.
Yep, shouldn't have trusted him. I feel vindicated.
Yeah, she runs off, skipping her new skirt. You guys wander up through the city, and Oxy. You'll be coming up through the top right. You walk way upstairs.
Top right.
And when you enter, you'll kind of ignore the wall, but you'll kind of walk into the building and come out through this door here. The guy's gonna scream down at you guys. What business do you have here?
Dristal presents the card. I'm here to speak with Ox. To meet Ox.
Meet boss man? Sure. Did you get that? Did you find it from him, or did someone else give it to you?
He handed it to me about back on Friday. You can tell him Dristal's here if that helps.
Alright, I'm pretty sure if you have the card, you're fine. Just come on in.
Alright.
You pop up.
Yeah. So, how does this place look from the inside as far as upkeep?
Inside is just a bunch of things just kind of scattered about. Nothing's really kept up real. It's not like filthy or anything. It's just like there's scrap, like weapons tossed around. You probably see a table with some food that hasn't been eaten or not really dealt with. It's been eaten, but hasn't been thrown away.
But it's like, this place sucks compared to my gym.
Are you about to go tell him how much it sucks?
You know what it is. Tell him later. I mean, I probably will. I'm going to tell him. I'll probably use that to get him to my gym. And then to fuck him.
Right on cue.
You're right. This will make you good.
I guess I'm not really looking at Ox. I'm more so looking at the people around to see kind of what company he keeps.
The people around him specifically are the orcs that you guys remember interacting with.
Mm-hmm.
They're just having a basic conversation. You see a flex every now and then, and the others are out there training on certain dummies, archers out in here. You hear some loud cheering and like pumping up, like you can tell us, get out of the fucking bitch and go. So, yeah, you hear just a bunch of like proactive and helpful conversation. Everyone seems to be working on.
Interesting.
Imagine it's this happening. Hold on.
They're gonna be like the. Nope, I don't.
Ah.
Nope. I don't know what that is.
Work harder, not smarter. I like the name. Is Vi just behind us?
Vi is like very much looking at all the stuff like
this is one with-
poking broken shit.
Dristal starts making his way down the stairs.
So as you start wandering upstairs, you'll see Ox turn his head toward you. And he just continues talking, but still staring at you. And then over time, the orcs will stir. And like, yeah, give me a second. You hear him say it. No, he doesn't really push him out of the way, but he kind of just guides people out of the box towards you. So you finally came. It's been a few days.
Well, I had some things to take care of in that time. So, this place is, I guess, battle ready, to say the least.
Not the greatest.
We'll be a bit more honest, yes, Vi. But it's good to see that you're in health again. As, like the previous time, he's gonna offer a handshake.
So he'll step forward and grip your hand. That's where we do our first athletics check.
Alright. Yeah, let's see low numbers. 14.
27.
Right? I mean, maybe so, maybe higher.
46.
Yeah,
24.
24. Just still doesn't flinch as the pressure gets stronger. You seem very enthusiastic today.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're here, kid. I understand. There's obviously some deal, but what's your idea? What you up to?
Well, I'm more of a... Well, I try to keep the peace, more or less. And I heard you are quite good at... I guess... You were very helpful with the wasps when hell was still around. So, with the Jesters trying to unify the city under one banner, or I guess one group, to restore order, and I thought you and apparently the other wasps think you could be very helpful in that.
So you're trying to recruit me, kid?
Yes.
Pretty
Plainly.
straight. Cool. Why?
I mean, well, as I said before, the recommendations of your prior associates speak highly of you. Even though you are a bit rough around the edges, I can
Lauren
understand.
speaking good about me?
Well, she says you are quite a motivational speaker about yourself. But of course, I had my concerns about when you started throwing people. Did
Oh, yeah, that
Zinsift
was
teach
gonna
you to do that?
Did someone teach me?
Like, he asked if did Zingift teach you to do that?
No, I kind of picked it up. Get it?
I get
Punches.
it. Goes for a fist pound.
Good return.
Fist bump.
So,
Yeah.
Finger.
this conversation's like, yeah, Vice is like inching closer to him, and to talk to him, be like, "It's gonna be easy. Got this."
I think you mean the banging. I'm pretty sure you mean the banging thing, right?
Mean that or broing out, whatever, same thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
The bro up plan is still in effect. It's just we're moving away from Dristal and more into Vi. So
yeah. Hey, it's whatever it is, it's working. Anyways. So, how long have you been training like this?
It's probably been about maybe shit. Want to say 16 years?
You.
34.
You're real old.
Uh,
Yeah.
Only body shows age, kid.
That's fine. That's
You
a
like
bad
Martin?
thing.
I'm more
You're
fit than most of the assholes here.
Sorry, I heard two people speak over each other, but I could not hear what either one was saying.
I said, he's more fit than most of the people here.
Well, I mean, of course, you're. So, you've been training since right before the war started, then?
I mean, I don't need a war to train.
Of course. Are you familiar about the, I guess the Sambo tournaments with Victors and Gif then?
The tournaments of what?
No, it's just your fighting style.
No,
It
I
seems.
legitimately didn't hear you. What'd you say? Your
Oh,
your
sorry,
accent's so
sorry.
thick. I can't. This is just him being obnoxious.
Oh,
I
is
can't. It's in character.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Do you have like something in your mouth? Like he reaches for your mouth. Open up. Let me
He
see what's
just
in there.
he grabs the hand and just like gently pushes it aside. It's not nice to touch someone without permission, Ox. I figured Lauren would have told you a lot about that by this point.
I haven't talked to her in a long time. So
Clear to see
thanks to
why.
you, I'm guessing it's going to be even longer.
Yeah. But I mean, really, you learn from my people, and then you mock the accent which it comes down from.
Potentially.
I thought you were a man of honor. At least show some respect.
Yeah, that's respecting. I understand. It's like an honor guilt thing. Yeah, well, I understand. But why should I respect you, kid?
real.
I mean, I'm not asking you to respect me, just work with me. Or actually, work with them.
Are you worth working with? Or are you just some soft-talking ex-soldier?
Ex-soldier?
He gets both.
You aren't enlisted anymore, are you?
Enlisted?
In the war?
No, I'm not enlisted in the war. I mean,
Yes.
like, Dristal's trying to. I should roll deception for this. Like, no one
I
outside
play
of.
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to play stupid.
Mm-hmm.
14. Why am
For
I
deception?
rolling? Yeah, for deception.
See it. Where'd it go?
So it'd be like insight.
No, I don't see it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, my internet must be being slow. So insight on the ox boy. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't understand what you're saying.
Like, he is just. He's acting confused. Like, what war would you. Like, no, I wasn't in any war. I mean, I did work security for quite a while. Maybe that's what you're confusing me with?
Look, dude. If you're not a soldier, then why are you like so uptight? Why are you so thirsty? You're like, loosen up, be tough.
Well, you seen my card. I'm a business owner. I'm self-made one at that. In a town that I've only spent about 8 months in. You have to be industrious, hardworking, and get straight to the point.
Why is this?
Are
Is
you
there a
asking?
reason? Is there a reason? Like, are you doing this to impress Lauren? Being cool and strong and uptight and stick up your assness? I don't know, dude. You're kind of like predictable and boring.
I've been like this far before I met Lauren, and
That's
I'm
a shame.
doing this.
How do you guys
Do
put up with
think
this?
Lauren?
I don't know. He never joined us or anything. He hits things. He's kinda maybe like the dad. I don't know. He's okay. Keeps us in balance, I guess. It's fine.
Right.
If there's a way I can help better a situation for the people, I take it. Regardless of how I seem on the outside, if something's worth doing, I don't care what ridicule I get.
That too. Like,
Alright.
he's willing to work for the jesters without being a jester and not being paid by the jesters, but basically do all the work. So, I mean, can't argue with that.
Alright, so I'll take you up on an offer. I have a little peon that's been working over here. Not really working, but trying to work out with the rest of the group. But he's not, of our type. He starts flexing. It's kind of scrawny, but wants to be bigger and stronger. Perhaps you can convince him to be better.
Aladdin?
Yes, Aladdin.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like convince him to work out, get him to be a little more useful here. Maybe you can convince me that you actually have the mouthpiece to please a woman.
But wait, he's part of your crew, so you let him in, but he's not like what you expected. I don't know, how did he?
No. I give everyone a chance to prove themselves, but until he actually puts in the work, he's not one of them.
God.
So then figured he wanted to be with us.
Well, I mean, if it's merit enough, I mean, we helped your boys over there a while back when they got into some accused trouble, so I'm sure they can also put in a good word for us.
Oh goodness, is there that? I'm trying to remember his name. Was it Derek or somebody? I gave someone a lunch. Like Dristal gave somebody a lunchbox, and that guy just gave him a hug or something. I don't know.
That guy was the one who was accused of being a murderer.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the soldiers over here.
Oh yeah.
Different soldiers. Yeah.
I'm using the same token. Those are the ones from the crown, but I'm using the same token. It's not them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking. Wait a minute.
Vi's like, wait.
They're already invaded. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold
Vi's
on, wait
like,
a minute. Oh no.
Forgot to mention it.
This place has been infected.
Yeah, Vi's like, what you want? You're asking for us to help you train some kid? No. We're here to talk about other stuff than that. Or get ready to help you with something.
Would help me with what?
So you're like the last of the wasps still up. All the other ones have joined us. So you're not in a safe position right now from anybody. Like,
Are you threatening?
kind of. But the crown is more of the, you might have to worry about them. I don't think they negotiate. They pretty much just send an army to come kill you all and then just take your stuff. We already had to deal with that with Winston. We had to save him from the crown. So, I mean, we can just leave and wait for that to happen, but I mean, we're willing to, I guess, save some of your people? I mean, I don't know if you care about them or not. But, yeah, if you join before then, you can just join. You get to be safe. You get to have your little gym. You can come visit my gym. That's a lot better than this shitty place, but you know, more of outside place. But mine's more of an inside, so it's nicer. But yeah, you can start getting more benefits than just being in the middle of a war, I guess.
So why don't you talk more? Seems like she has all the power of a man. Just do you hear all the forcefulness in her talk? Meanwhile, you are like, how about we be friends? How about we do this the right way? You can do better. How about you, little one?
What about me?
What you got to say about this situation? Are you going to threaten me too? Do you have more guts than this guy?
I mean, I don't need to threaten you. That's why I have her.
That's fair. Anyway, you heard my proposition. I don't need to consider your war or whatever you're planning on coming at me with. I can defend myself.
I mean, I don't know why. Maybe we just let him die, because, I mean, those weapons that Crown are using, yeah, they don't care about muscles. They just yank skulls out of bodies. It doesn't matter how strong the body is. Just let them fuck themselves, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, heard about it. Was it you guys that mentioned the peon dying? The little man.
Yeah, the guy that died. Yeah, got his soul taken out of his body.
Yes, they're telling the truth. They mention of soul being yanked. It's no good, Hawks. Yeah. Go sit down. It's I just warning you.
Yeah. So a little bit of advice: if you see Tessa, she's corrupt. Don't let her touch you.
I'll try not to let her touch me. I don't really care for blondes much.
Yeah, that's what her disguise she puts on.
She's more of a sandy blonde, if you know what I'm getting at.
But that,
Yeah, she turns into sand and she falls apart like a mummy. Yeah.
Sounds soft to me. Get it?
Sand.
No, it's a little coarse and rough, and
Yeah, gets everywhere.
yeah. I'm sure Spike is just done with that joke already.
man, I think this would be the
Yeah,
worst
yeah,
movie out
fuck
of a trilogy.
How many times we hear that in a fucking Star Wars game?
God, yeah. It's just so bad. It's so good to quote.
Monday I dug a hole in sand and laid in it, and no one made the joke, and I was like, damn.
Either everyone missed it or they're showing some serious restraint.
B was there, so I don't know. Yeah. So we like if you want to go help the kid, I mean, y'all can go do that. I don't. I plan on wandering around and I guess making fun of how shitty this gym is.
I mean, right. Also, their food isn't really all to brag about. Not better cook.
I'm with the kid.
Looks around like some of the other people that are kind of scrawny too, and she's just like, I don't. What's wrong with him? Why is he special?
Maybe because they're actually putting in an effort, and maybe he isn't. I mean,
Watch Dristal be a dad.
sure. I mean, like I said, worst case, you could just, go over there, challenge him to a fight, and fuck his shit up. And
The problem with the fighting is, might not be able to take him 1v1. He is pretty big, but he's been training at this probably a lot longer than me. So when I'm his age, I could probably easily beat him, but not right now. But when I'm his age, definitely. But
sounds like you're bitching out to me, Brian.
But I had to fight him all at once. He has more people than us. Yeah.
Okay. He walks over to see the boy. I haven't got his name yet. I know you guys were joking that he's Aladdin,
Name's
but
Aladdin, yeah.
like,
He's actually named Aladdin.
okay, he's actually named Aladdin.
It was an Avengers League character that was a ranger that had a reskinned direwolf pet as a monkey named Abu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So you see him like under the bench, putting his hand on the bar. He's like, "Are you guys sure I can handle 300 pounds?" Definitely, you can do it, man. Go for it.
Dristal walks up. Do you need this extra spot?
Sure. We don't need an extra spot. Go away. We've got.
I was sent over by Ox. So, if you're having trouble with me, please bring it up with him.
I'll send you.
Yes.
Fuck it, sure. What's whatever. Yeah, let's go, Joe. But we're supposed to train this one. No, Boston. Let's see what happens.
Before Aladdin tries to pick up the bar, Dristal's going to say, stand up. I want to get a good look at you.
Okay.
So, how does he look as far as his posture and his body type?
Seems kind of frail, like you mentioned. Maybe if you was put into stats, it'd be like a strength of 10 at best.
Okay, so pretty average there. Okay. I am Dristal. He extends a hand out to in your name.
Aladdin.
Does he reciprocate the handshake?
Yeah.
Dristal is gentle with it.
Yeah, he's gentle as well.
I assume. I'm not sure if it's from a lack of trying or from a lack of ability. But
Oh, I get where you're going with this.
so I'm curious to see why Ox has a visit. So why are you? I guess how is your situation in this sector, Aladdin?
How am I what now? How am I invested?
No, how are you? I guess how are you liking this place, this sector of the city?
It's pretty cool, pretty quiet. The guys seem to be pretty great with each other. It's like a big family. Just kind of wanted that simple, family aesthetic for myself.
Mhm. Well, I mean, everyone around you. How long have you been here?
About a week or two.
So fairly recent. What did you join? I guess I can understand the family thing, but when I had to get to the gate, I needed a card from Ox to get in. They call him the boss around here. Is that supposed to be some sort of hierarchy thing?
He's the boss of the gym.
Yeah, it's just that boss Alex is lead, and his friends stay closest to him, but he has some people that just help run the place. Like those guys over there, they're not really like higher up or anything. They just higher than me at the moment.
clearly, as he's just eyeing the other two up and down a bit. Well, glancing the other two.
Are the two like us two, or like
No,
those two?
those
sorry,
two.
sorry. How did you? I wanted a little clarification. Like, what, man? This you wanted this?
And this is when Dristal turns and becomes savage. Anyways. Alright. Now, it seems like they're trying to break your bones with this much weight. I mean,
Wait, what do you mean?
Come on, 350 pounds. I'm sure it's not intentionally trying to break your bones, but
Mm-hmm.
with the proper workout time, I assume you could try maybe 135, 140 on the bench press, maybe 3 reps. Let's see how that goes. As he is just picking up the weights, like the 45 pounders, with just one hand,
Oh,
puts it to the side.
he sits on the bench. He's like, wow. Okay. He lays down, puts his arms on the bar.
Hold on. How's his posture?
Horrible.
Hold on.
Huh?
No. Pardon me for a moment. Your eyes should be level to the bar when your head is under it.
They told me my arms should be behind my head.
No. Your arms should not be behind your head. How can you do a bench press with your arms behind your head?
That's a good point.
Okay. So you see the rough pastries on the middle bar? You grip those.
Okay.
Okay, good. Make sure you have about a fistful of space between you and the plates. That's what these are these round things on the side.
All right.
Now, have your back. Now, lay down. Make sure your back is flat. Your hips are flushed to the seat. Your knees are bent, and that all of your action is coming from your forearms, your chest, and I will stand over here. I will have these 2 fingers on each hand underneath the bar. I will not touch it until you need it. Now, your form looks good. Take a deep breath, and whenever you are ready, go.
Okay. I can do this. I can do this. So it's gonna be a strength check of 13 for simple.
Ooh, you can do it. Bardic inspiration.
He pushes up. I can't. It's not moving.
Alright. Well, 140 might have been too much. Let's try without the bar. Let's try without the weights first. As he leaves the bar, which should be about 45 pounds.
All right.
Alright. Now, try doing these weights. I guess try lifting the bar itself for about 5 repetitions.
Okay. So he'll be able to do it without any checks or anything. It's like, oh, this is a lot easier, but I don't think this is helping, right? There's no weights here.
Well, I mean, there is weight about 45 pounds. Now, let's try adding some weights. So, since you can easily do 5 without sweating, let's put another 50 pounds on top of that. Make it 95. Okay. Now, try to give me 5 repetitions of weight. And remember, breathe out when you're pushing up. Breathe in when you're getting the weight down to your chest. But always go slowly, never fast. Okay. Deep breath, and when you're ready.
So he lifts it off the bar. How much weight did you add?
50 pounds, so it's 95.
It's
Should be easy enough for him to lift.
Do a check of 10. Still a lift, but nothing. Alright, barely made it. You see him struggle a bit. He exhales when he's going down, and he inhales when pulling up. So,
Ladies. Oh, go ahead,
Yes.
sorry.
I did it. Wait, am I supposed to do it again?
Typically, it's called a 5x5 set.
No,
So
there's 5 times.
Well, 4 more times, technically. And your breathing technique here, I'll show you myself. Sometimes it's good by demonstration. Aladdin, you can sorry. I'll do the bench press, and I'll teach you how to spot.
Okay.
Right. Now, remember when I said 2 fingers out, your index and your middle. Have them hover over an inch of the bar, and follow them up and down. Also, keep your names slightly bent. This trick helps the person pushing the weight mentally, because when you think you can't get that last rep in, the fingers can touch the bar, but it's mostly the person just pushing.
So it's lying to people to make them feel good about them.
No, it's about showing their potential.
So what if I know that you're not actually pushing? Struggle.
Well, I then pull more weight onto it. Enough. And then if I feel like I am holding too much weight, like helping you with that last thing, because usually you're doing a couple of sets. So that means you can handle that weight, but maybe not do as many repetitions.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So Dristal gets into the proper bench press position. Alright. So bar is up. Now I breathe in. Hold it for a moment. About a second or half a second. Then slowly push up. And okay, come on, keep your fingers there.
Okay.
Okay. Down. And up. And okay. And he starts to feel the bar on his fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
What will Aladdin do?
It's gonna pull.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Now you see
I
my
got it.
form? You see the breathing? Okay. Now, I believe you have this, Aladdin. Let's go again. Do another 5 sets at 95 pounds. Another
Sets.
5 reps. 5 reps. Ugh. Sorry, common is not first language.
So he's gonna do the runs. Doing proper posture. Going for it, doing well. And then he collapses.
Oh, Dristal catches the bar. This is probably on his 3rd rep of the 4th set. And he kind of just helps, like, you got this.
2 more, right?
Alright. Just 2 more. Okay. Well, actually, he's already did, you know what? Yeah, sure. 2 more. It's okay.
I can't do it.
No, You got this. You have this.
Okay, dude.
No.
So if you fail again, it's gonna be a failure for the challenge. But you give him bardic inspiration. Is how big is your die?
My die is, I think, a D6. Yes, a D6.
All right.
All right. So he's using the motivation from the last little, and like, you got this, you got this. He's like, okay, I got this. Pushes up, finishes the rep, and then he's like, I did it. He hops up, starts to wave his arms around, but he's like, fuck, and starts holding them like, ah, shit, they hurt.
No, that is perfectly natural. You're supposed to do warm-up exercises before.
Wait,
For-
warm ups?
Yes, warm-up exercises. It's called the Dino Dira. It's the opposite of ISO. Let's see if Dristal remembers this word.
The way I do warm-up exercises is I lift 10-pound weights before I lift the heavier weights.
Dynamic stretching. Basically, dynamic and isometric stretching. Dynamic is for warm-ups when you're preparing your body for a workout, so moving your arms around. Mountain climbers is a good dynamic workout. But then when you're holding your then when you're cooling down, isometric stretches is basically like your triceps would be a good example. Putting your arm behind your head, and then with your other hand on the elbow, hold it and pull it enough to feel tension, but not too much to feel pain. Since it's more of a bicep workout, you can do overarm stretches, as Dristal is demonstrating, and I am literally demonstrating in real life too. Though, too bad I don't have a camera, or don't use a camera. People people with no understanding of workout principles believe that you just need to push strong weights and go and push to, I guess, whatever you do, the strongest is the best, but you don't really build muscle that way. You have to understand where's your starting point in workout weight. You like 350 pounds. Even if you do manage to lift it, your body wouldn't benefit from that workout. It spent too much time trying to repair itself.
Right. So if I overwork myself, I'm actually working backwards.
Exactly. And you have to make sure to keep up these dynamic stretches and the isometric stretches before and after workouts in that order. Now, and of course, hydrate yourself and make sure you eat properly. Working out is definitely a struggle. But a good source of protein, definitely for post workouts, as he pulls up one of his omelet lunch boxes from his bag of holding. Like, of course, good source of protein, calcium, since he does use things like mozzarella cheese for. Anyways, you always have to make sure that your nutrition matches your workout. So more protein, more calcium, more water, and also make sure you have enough sleep. Too little of any of these could throw your whole body in balance, resulting in workout injuries that will have you laid up for weeks, if not months, and then you'll start out far lower than if you went the steady route. Right.
So you see him kind of just taking notes, really writing down notes, but he's like nodding and thinking really hard. Axe walks over from between you and Icky, Vi and Icky. Is he talking to him to train him? Really?
Vi's been wandering around this whole time. She's been quote like window shopping, kind of.
Yeah, let's skip to Vi. Let's see what she has been doing.
What she's been doing was just checking to make sure people have wedding rings, because she's like, I know her. That's that dude's wife. Yep, shouldn't hit on her. Then I'm like, yo, that's the dude, so can't hit on him. So then she's just kind of like wandering around checking people's wedding rings, and then she's like wanders back and like just watches people work out. That seem her type.
Okay.
Yeah, she's right now staring at this orc's ass or something. I don't know, just chick in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember her having a husband, but I don't know if she has a wedding ring on or not.
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm watching her throw knives, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
After Alex says that, Vi's like, yeah, talking, something like that.
So he's gonna scoff, like, any progress?
He finished rep. What's that? 5 something. I don't know. Weights aren't my thing, but muscles. Yeah.
You actually got him the lift. Good job.
Well, I mean, if you started him off on like 4 times his own body weight, yeah, I'm sure he could have lifted that. But I mean,
wait, what happened? And you see the guys at the table kind of turn around, like, yeah, like,
Yes, 350 pounds, quite a feat.
300. He stops and that's like 350.
And
Oh.
bench pressing with your arms behind your head, isn't that right, Aladdin? Isn't
Yeah.
that right, you two over there?
They wanted me
Yes,
to
you, the ones that are ducking down.
They told me to just stay like a rabbit and pounce forward or something. They told me some random thing that I need to be like an animal of sorts. I forgot. They were too busy giggling when talking to me. I don't know. Hey boss man, am I okay? I did 5 reps and he puts up a hand. I puts up a hand to like tell him to stop. I let him go wash up. Give me a moment. So you see him kind of walk over to these guys. One of them actually turns around and kind of looks like he's cowering as Ox stands over him. And obviously Ox starts, scolding him. 350 pounds? What the fuck is wrong with you? You could have killed the boy. So, Alad's gonna walk over like,
Remember those isometric stretches. And water. And don't forget the lunch.
right, I have to eat well to be well. I understand.
As a lot of passes by, thanks, Dad.
Right.
Hey. I mean, first Bryson and now this guy.
I mean, you seem to be making a name for yourself. I don't know if it's as a blacksmith or as a father, but taking in orphans and showing them how to be better at their life.
I'm not sure you're trying to flatter me or insult me.
Take it with what you will. I don't know what you value it as. If you value it as flattery, then take it as flattery. If you value it as a cynical remark, then a cynical remark.
I value it, though I do think you have cynical intentions.
So you guys see Ox grab the guy by the neck and carry him to the bench and slam him on the bench. You see him then starting to add weight to the bar on both sides, and then stands over him, tells him lift. So you can assume that's 350 pounds on the bar, and yeah, the guy attempts and struggles to move it. So Ox is going to punch him in the throat, literally. And he's going to just let him sit there and gasp.
As soon as Dristal walks away, I grab him by the wrist. Not our territory. Let him deal with his own people. He's disciplining them. He's not going to kill him. And if he does, then...
Yeah, that's what Dristal is... Like, you can tell that's what Dristal's concerned about.
Does the same to this guy. Brings him over here. Punches him in the stomach. Walks up to the bar, lifts it with one hand, comes over and drops it at the dude's feet, but not on his feet, luckily. Tells him to curl. Lift. Let's go. Of course, dude struggles. He bends over to do it. Says, bad form. Someone adds false in his face. And he walks over and like apparently the issue's been on my end.
Yeah, see, all they needed was a talk.
No. Been in charge.
Go ahead and speak very quickly, Ox.
What?
Well, yes, your hands speak very quickly.
Oh, yeah. Despite their size, they're pretty quick.
I don't think he means literally. I'm pretty sure that was a metaphor that you just wear your heart on your sleeve and you take decisive actions. I don't think he actually means you're really quick at punching.
Yeah, that's what. I'm not sure if that was something misinterpretive of Buff Game or not.
Huh. So he's just like he's good at puns, but whenever he tried to use like metaphors and analogies, he's like
morons.
So yeah, he's just like, but my hands are fast though.
Upgrade.
Actions speak louder than words in the sense that it has more of an effect. That's what the threat.
Can you wait a
But
second,
anyways,
please?
you know how to deal with your
I can wait.
men. Though training Latin was actually pretty easy. I have someone like Bryson, who I trained at my gym at home. Oh, sorry, Icky, you can go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to add on to. I disagree. I don't think what he did was good leadership. You should have let Aladdin see that. It would have shown him that you actually care for his health and well-being while you discipline them. But it's okay.
That's
I
a
guess.
fair point. I actually agree with that. That's cool. I like the way you think.
Just saying.
All right,
Right.
sir, come watch this.
Though I think that is a bad idea at this point. The moment has already passed, Ox.
Reaches over the oopsies.
Oh,
Whoa,
why
wow.
Ox?
He got big. He got chunky.
Grips him, pulls him back onto the bench. Tries to tell him to lift again. Dude's still gasping for air. Lift.
I look at Aladdin. See, bad
Once again
form.
fails. Once again fails to lift. Punches him once again in the throat.
Don't
It's over.
break his windpipe.
I know my limits.
It's not yours that we're worried about.
Drops the bar. Dude stands back up. Or he stands him back up and then tells him lift. Dude tries to do a better posture this time. Still fails. Ox kicks him backwards this time. He rolls back. Like, yeah. And you see Aladdin just sitting there, eyes wide, like, you've never been that rough with me, sir. I've disappointed you plenty of times. What's... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be questioning. I understand. Those who can't do must be punished.
I don't
No,
think that's it.
You missed that completely.
Yes.
Like, if there was a castle and you had a shot right at it, you had been shooting straight up into the sky. That's how far off the mark you are.
Why are you shooting? Whatever, dude.
Right, metaphors. Not the greatest
Dristal,
of you.
just give me a second.
I spent so long learning your common metaphors.
Know your audience,
Yeah.
first of all.
Hey. So yeah, you put your hand on Aladdin's shoulder. You got something to say?
I was just going to be like, no. What he's saying is he now understands that it wasn't you who couldn't, but rather he's showing you that when people misguide you and blame you, and this is the consequences of their actions. He's showing you that if you don't speak up for your own well-being and tell someone that you're not understanding something correctly or ask for aid, misleading people like this will get you in trouble. And he points to the two over there. See, those guys are wearing the same amount of weight they started you off with, and they can't do it. So they could have easily have killed you, and you should be more careful. But he's showing you that he's a leader and that he's willing to make the right choices for his people and do the right thing, especially whenever being fed misinformation and this other stuff. No metaphors, just he's looking out for you.
So you see him kind of tearing up and like the happy guy. It's like, oh my god, I've been noticed.
Senpai noticed me.
I noticed me. So he's like, I really appreciate it. That was said just like a bitch. Don't baby him. Come on.
No. It isn't said like a bitch. Because regardless of what you want to say, Ox, if you didn't feel that way, you wouldn't have punished them that way. So be a little more upfront. Stop being a little bitch and say what you mean.
Exactly. Don't be afraid of emotions.
Whatever, I get. Look, little man, you remind me of me. Back when I wanted to be big. Look at me now. I'll get you here, but you just need the right guidance. And unfortunately, my asshole proper friends to you and guiding you on the right direction. But I'll take you under my wing specific. All right.
You're also going to want to go to the market and get about 5 dozen eggs, and you're going to want to do that daily.
Make sure you.
Well, no, 4 dozen eggs when he becomes older and more, I guess, more well built. 5 dozen eggs.
But I mean, I'm trying to get him as big as a barge as quickly as I can.
Right. You want him as big as a barge, but if you start him off with 5 dozen eggs, he's going to throw up.
What? The only difference between 5 dozen and 4 dozen is a dozen.
And a dozen's a lot on its own. Listen,
a single egg has 12 grams of carbs, or 12 grams of carbs. Sorry, back up, 12 calories. He'll be all right.
A single egg has 70 calories.
Is it 70? I don't feel like that's right.
Between 60 to 70 calories, dude. Sorry. Just all that workout stuff is stuff I had to learn. And I've been making myself a lot of egg.
78. You're right.
Yeah, I might. Yeah. So Dristal knows what he's talking about, and by some extension, me. But no, 4 dozen eggs, okay? And I'm just joking about. I think we're both referencing the song. I was just being pedantic and correcting you.
Yeah. We're being.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
So, I don't know. You still need to wash up. Your arms look like noodles. Go rest up. Yes, sir. Scurries off.
Make sure to eat and stretch. You have about 20 minutes before it becomes less viable.
Okay. Then runs off.
Oh, yeah. See, he's already there.
Yeah, he's learning from the best. Yeah, so he runs off into the building. Goes take care of food. So Alex kind of just wanders about for a little bit. I mean, any other reason you guys are here other than trying to get me to join your ragtag crew? I need to be entertained.
I mean, we just try. I'm gonna be straight with you. Some things are gonna happen. The whole city might be thrown into chaos and fire. Chances are they're out to destroy the world, destroy what's in the city, get some stuff. I don't know what their plans are, honestly. But we have a better chance of surviving everything if we all worked as one cohesive unit, one body, one city. So, is there any other reason why we're here? Me, personally, no. Them, maybe. Get you to stop hitting on Lauren. Fuck you. That's her, not me. But
Wait. That one right there. Pause. that one wants to fuck me.
I'm pretty sure that was established like as soon
Oh
as we
yeah,
met.
you're right. There was two of them.
But I mean, you got to prove you ain't a bitch. But I mean,
The Vyet perks are like, what's happening? Who's fucking?
Welcome back.
Yeah, I heard everything. You know, dad, just still being a dad. Actions speak louder than words. Eggs suck. Yeah, it's all good.
eggs suck.
You sure this one has all her marbles?
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna answer that.
In my opinion, eggs suck. Like they don't taste good. I don't like them.
I mean, broccoli is also a good source of protein.
Just look. I'll consider it, but I might.
You know, there's some shit that's happening right now. You know the corrupt, the guys, guys all the way in the south. Yeah, south.
You mean with Exodus?
Eggs is that place. You know that place?
Yeah, no stop.
Yeah. Apparently, they're coming to town and they want something. Town, don't know what. We're trying to figure it out, but yeah, they already kind of like infiltrated the crown and yeah, so they plan on taking over the whole city and just killing everyone pretty much. So we plan on fighting against them. So the more help, the better. The more people, the better. The idea is if we kill you and then take your little group, we have a better chance of saving the city. It's probably the best idea for us. But if you just want to join us to help the city and save your people, you know, that'll be a lot easier for everybody.
Look, surprisingly enough, woman came here. She technically talked me out of getting into a fight with you all. Yeah, and think about it. When you do fight too much, it's kind of like a stripper or some kind of sex worker constantly doing sex on a daily basis and then getting to work. Or what's the word? No, getting off of work. Yeah, that's one. And then having to do that mess all over again.
Sure, I mean, I guess the analogy could be like in every fight you can is like just cheap sex, meaningless sex, but if you fight the fights that actually matter, like, I don't know, having someone you love, I guess, or whatever.
Or, you know, just having a work-home relationship and keeping those two things a bit separate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just looking for fights, then you're just gonna find a lot of shitty fights.
Only fight whenever worth it.
Yeah.
So, little man, you, I'm gonna tell you something once. Not a big deal, alright? You listening?
yeah.
Always aim? Or
Oh,
Wait,
just
is it
man?
me or that one? Sorry,
Like,
sorry.
little man.
Dristal's
I
the
mean,
man, technically.
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
so he's
this-
like, if
Well,
you ever fuck up, I'm taking her. Immediately. Do you have an
like-
understanding?
Oh, the thing is, you think you had a chance. Seriously.
That I had a
Oh,
chance?
I mean,
I'm not sure if you understand what you're looking
Lauren told me herself you were the worst date she's ever had. And I was just asking about the worst day in general. So, I mean, if I lose her, she's probably found better.
Interesting. So you're saying there's something better than both of us out there?
Maybe.
So
Honestly, I'm not the best person.
I'm the best. You're number 2, alright?
If that makes you happy, then sure.
Actually, that makes you number 2 because I think Vyet will object that she's number 1. So
I'm best. Welcome back. So
He kind of raises an eyebrow about like, you're the what now?
best.
Gonna pat you on the head. Yeah, keep thinking that, little kid.
Wait, I'm old like you.
Yeah, you got some time to grow up. Understand?
But for my age, compared to your age, I'm the best.
I don't think you understand how best works, but I'll let you keep believing it.
and see, that's where you're gonna fuck up.
She's like going over scenarios in her head, like, like, okay, if you try to fill up a bucket or like a pool of water and you carry 1 bucket a day, and you had several more days than me to carry the buckets, but I'm really close to you, but not as close, but you had several more days. Technically, on the day to carry ratio, I'm the best.
She's doing like, goodness, algebra all day.
And he's gonna find like, I lost you. You lost me at buckets.
Don't worry about it. Fine.
God.
What you know?
I'm only fucking with you guys. Lauren's. She spoke well of that one, but I have to ignore her praises of you because it's actually hurting my ego. So he
Yeah.
walks off.
So Vi's back's turned, and when he said that one, she assumed she's talking to him about her.
Oh.
She told him about me. I mean, I'm awesome. I mean, she told him about Dristal, but I mean, that's her boyfriend and everything. I mean, but I guess, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I'll join you, but if I find reason to leave, trust me, I'm out of here.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's usually how it works. Usually, once you join, you don't want to leave.
Alright. But question for you, he pauses. What happens when you're approached by this supernatural, all-powerful? You guys prepared for that shit, or do you need me to help you?
Yeah, everyone should help. I mean, why shouldn't you? You're not up to it or anything. I mean,
Like I said, I fight when necessary, but what does it actually do if,
I don't know what side we're fighting yet, because it seems like we can have help from them too.
Oh, so we partner with the evils to fight the evil.
Kind of. It seems like, well, I don't know if they're all evil though. It seems like just one group of the corrupt are evil, right? They're like even betraying their own people. So if we can
It's
get
more
their,
that hierarchy.
yeah, if we can get their leader to help us, I mean, it should be pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Have a meeting with them eventually.
Also, I know this is more of like a muscly kind of place, like Icky's like trying to make like muscles. Do you have anyone who's magically capable around here?
Points over his shoulder. Little man.
Are they new? Do you trust them?
No. Chrome has been here for a while.
Do you trust them?
I trust him.
So, every sect has had some kind of, well, most of these people tend to be of magical persuasion. Mind if we have a chat with them?
So you're telling me Chrome's a bad guy?
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying that.
Snuggles, like, do I have to kill this midget?
Not yet. I'm just concerned. That's all.
Sorry.
That guy,
Yeah, no.
dwarf, has had such a rough time in so many games. He's been called short so much. He was like the king of dwarves in the other games, and as soon as you walked in the bar with all the other dwarves, they were like, "Look at all these short people! We'll put them in a little suit." Yeah, and it was just, it was just so mean. Those people
sorry.
sucked.
Oh goodness.
Marlon's friends.
Oh goodness. Just a little pipe up and say, if you have complete trust in your comrade Chrome, then everything should go well.
Go ahead, talk to. I'll be listening in case I gotta snap a neck or two. Let's go. He leans on the wall. Have at it.
Alrighty. And Icky just kind of like, okay. First thing is the first. Boy, that didn't make any sense. It's just like giving them a talk to himself. I'm just like, all right.
I guess, because mine might be shorter. I'm gonna go hit on this orc a little bit.
You gonna what now?
Yeah,
Go
this
hit
orc.
hit on her a bit.
Yeah, so you see her kind of just switching between weapons. Like she has throwing knives and bows and arrows and things. She's just practicing accuracy.
And she's like, Vi walks up and is like, "Hey, what's up?"
So you say what's up, and she shoots and misses. She's like, "Fuck! Whoa! What do you want?"
You're not married or anything, right?
What? That's a very straightforward question. No, I'm not married.
I get yelled at a lot about hitting on married women. Yeah. I was saying you do well. Was she doing well before I interrupted her?
Yeah, she seemed to be pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, I noticed you were a good shot and everything. So we just made a deal with your boss, and she does quotes, for you guys to join the Jesters. So I don't know what's your role here?
I'm just here to practice. I'm not actually from this area.
Oh, you're with the other look over at. I know her name. Was I told her name? The wife. I just remember it was like, "That's my wife," and like, please look back.
No, you never told me.
Yeah, we met.
Did I tell you?
I think she was like waved at us. Another table.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kid.
her name's Rose.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, because she smelled
Yeah.
like roses,
Oh,
because
yeah.
that's what her husband
Yeah.
liked.
Yeah.
I just remember the one
Yeah.
time the guy's like, "That's how I got my wife." And he points at her, he's like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Up." I just remember that part. And I,
I
was
feel
like,
like his name was like Grug or something. It was like kind of like guttural. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't want to say grung, because I know that's the little frog people, but Nick, I think you're on the right track.
something like that, like bunker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the guy being sad because he got made fun of, the tough
That's
guy,
right.
and I was like, "Oh, come on, bro!" And I fist bumped him and everything too. So when Vi was walking around, she was like, "Okay, these people are too scrawny. This person's married. This person's a bit too scrawny. These two women are too tough for women. They're married or like bros, and this guy's too old. Aladdin's too scrawny too." So Vi was like, "Well, I got one person."
Normal.
Vi's like, "Yeah, you with Rose and the orcs, or are you separate?"
I'm separate, but they're friends of mine.
Yeah. Do you just practice the shooting range, or do you work out any other things?
I just primarily just do shooting.
Oh, well, I guess I can't really help you then. But Vi pulls out her card and hands it to her. Like, if you want a more nicer indoor gym to work out, so we might
Indoor?
place indoor. Like it's nicer. We have cleaner, not falling apart stuff. That's sweaty and made of straw.
What's wrong with sweat? Are you afraid of the natural?
No. Just saying, like, it's slippery. What? You can't really lift them.
Are you saying my friends stink?
No. What? Do they? I'm like, I smell them. Like, does she stink?
I mean, she smells like sweat.
Like, no. You smell pretty hot.
I mean, it's hot outside, but whatever.
Like, attractive. I like the smell. Smell.
Thank you? Are you hitting on me?
Yes. That is exactly what I'm doing.
Oh. Okay. Okay, Rose. She's talking to myself, so like, well, you can do a perception check, see if she can whisper. So, I mean, she's an orc, so you're probably not whispering too well.
I don't know if Vi cares. Vi, like, sure, I'll just roll just in case if I hear it or not. 20.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so, she's like, this human girl is asking me, if a bunch of questions, and it's seeming like she wants me for some reason. And Rose looks over at you, leaning over her shoulder, like,
Waves.
okay, what's the issue? Rose, I don't think I like women. She looks back at you. That's strong woman. You could be man.
Could be man.
Rose, I don't think you understand how things work whenever. You know what, Rose? I don't. Hey, your
Sound like she went to the
children are
wrong
adorable,
person for
Rose.
this
Your
one.
children are adorable. And Rose kind of shrugs, like, it worked for me. She goes back to throwing herself. Like, yeah, so, I'll let you take me out, if that's cool.
Yeah. I don't really know this area, but I mean the Jess territory I know like the back of my hand. Like fancy restaurants and stuff.
I'm from the area.
Cool. When are you free?
Huh?
When are you free?
Anytime.
How
Don't care.
how about tomorrow?
Wow. Okay.
Tomorrow
You
evening? Yeah, we can get to know each other better. She's like, name's Vi, by the way. Goes to shake her hand.
My name's Hush.
She's hush strong.
Oh, does she, like, grip your hand? No.
Okay. Just a little bit. But she's like, yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll, do you have a place you want to meet? I can meet you here, or you can meet me, like, you know what, probably better to meet you. I guess it will be kind of a waste of time for me coming all the way over here than going all the way back. So I guess if you want, you can meet me here. And she points to the card.
Okay.
Yeah, show you around the town, or the nicer parts of the town.
Okay.
She kind of like, well, my friends are probably doing something stupid, but I should probably go check on them. So, see you tomorrow. She like winks at her. Walks
She
away.
blinks at you.
Yeah.
She blinks at you.
Yeah.
Did it right. It works. Cool. All right.
That was like super weird there. What was like, should Vibe make some kind of insight check?
What do you mean weird?
She walked over the Rose and was like, yeah, I don't think I like women. And she's like, oh yeah, I like women, what's up? Like, what?
No, she didn't say she didn't like women. She was just opted out that you're human.
Oh, I thought she said, I don't think I like women.
Did she?
That's what I thought you said.
I didn't.
Maybe you meant to say humans? Maybe you meant to say I don't think you like humans?
Yeah, I bet.
Because when she was like, because when she said I don't think I like women,
I mean,
she said
humans and women's sounds kind of similar.
I don't think I like women
that way, that particular way. Yeah.
But the Rose's response was like, she's strong woman. Maybe she can be man. That's what I thought I heard her say too.
That's what I thought she said too. Rewatch it on the VOD.
Yeah. No,
What did you think you said, Josh? So you can watch the video again and be like, nah, Josh is crazy.
I may have been distracted mid-conversation. But yeah. We're going to leave it at that. Continuing.
She said human.
But yeah. you wander over. Icky's approaching. Yeah. The guy.
Iggy's probably mid-conversation, so I'll wait to let them talk a little bit, then I'll walk up, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll subtly cast Detect Thoughts.
Subtly detect. Can you just wave your arms around and shit, or do you have to? Is it easy?
No. I mean, subtly.
Subtle spell.
Subtle spell. Yeah.
Only good thing about Star
forgot
Wars,
about
there's no like super like all those kind of bullshit things. You just kind of look at people and be like, I use the Force on his face. He doesn't even know I'm using it.
Yeah, right. That's what it does. And I will just approach him as like, "Hello, might I have a minute of your time?"
What you want? I'm busy.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I see that. I know you're most busy. I just come to kind of talk about. It seems like you're the only magical inclined person here, and I just relate to that. So I was just kind of getting your impression on the area.
What magic do you sense with me?
I'm sorry, Nick didn't hear what you said.
What magic do you sense? Don't you?
This is coming from your boss. I was just told that you're the most magically inclined person here, so I figured I'd just have a chat with you.
He's talking too much. I don't like spelling that I have these abilities.
Oh, well, your secret's safe with me, and they kind of like puts her hand above her face and just like, look, I'm just, there's a lot of talk of war lately, and I was just wondering if this is a safe place to hide. Like, do I need to be wary of, Exodus? And she kind of like gets close and whispers, Exodus coming and, I don't know, destroying the town or anything.
Oh, youngster, you said some words that you need to be careful.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just afraid. I'm just so scared that they're going to come and take us away.
Say it 2 more times, they may come at you.
Beetlejuice.
So on his thoughts, was he thinking like, "Fuck this little kid's like"? On his
It's on to me.
is there anything?
I have to kill her.
He's teasing. It's like it's a superstition. Like if you say it 3 times, bad 3 times.
Okay. But nothing malicious as of like
Nah,
his thoughts. Okay. Oh well. Rumor around is that a couple of the other territories had portals open up, and the you know who's were coming through and stealing souls.
I don't know. Who are you talking?
Voldemort.
Insight? Does he not know who I'm like legitimately talking about after he's
trying to bait you into saying it.
Exodus? The croc?
Oh, you said it twice. Be careful, young. That's 2 times already.
Say it 3rd time, he suplexes you. Like,
I'm thinking about how I could say it just a 3rd time just to look. I'm really scared. Can you help me out?
Oh, just go get in the closet and close the door. It'll hide you from all the evils.
But if I say it, what happens if you say it?
Oh, I can say it as much as I want. Remember, I'm
bitch.
magical. You gotta remember, I'm magical.
Well, I'm magical too. So does that mean I can say it too?
No, you're not, kid. Kids can't be magic.
Be like, bitch, look at my hat.
Okay, so I'm gonna, whenever he says that, I'm gonna forcefully probe his mind. You're not magical.
Yes.
Cool, fine then. Yeah.
So either you probe his mind and get the information, or you fail and you get to prove you're magical.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a win-win.
Did you take a what?
It's a 18 intel, I think. Yeah.
Oh, intel?
I thought it was wisdom.
I think it's
wisdom.
Yeah,
it's
there's very
okay.
few that are intelligent.
Oh, it's they have to have a higher intel for it to work. Yes. See?
And it's fucking with their mind, and mind stuff is wisdom.
Yeah. So he's like, why are you fucking with me, kid? What are you doing?
What happened? I thought I wasn't magical.
How can someone so young have abilities as that.
I wish I knew.
I'm disturbed. But what I said
Like
still
two of
holds true.
us.
If you say it one more time, they will come.
Exodus.
Stare at him.
I'm. I think I should.
Why are you afraid? I thought you were magical. The tone in the voice kind of goes dead, and it's not like so cutesy anymore.
Kind of glares at you a bit, like, and then he twitches a bit. He starts throwing up. So he falls to his hands and knees, and he's puking.
Killed him.
Medicine. Does he normally do that?
What is going on?
Who are you asking?
I yell back at Ox, the one who said, "Oh yeah, I might be listening."
Oh yeah, Ox is ready. So he's like, "No, did you poison him?
Didn't do nothing to him.
You just did something to his mind. Didn't say like you."
I was just reading thoughts. It doesn't do anything other than let him read thoughts. So unless he's playing a really elaborate trick, this man needs some help.
Let me be the judge for that. Is
As
this
Vi
guy
walks up
trying
and's
to
like-
fake?
Yeah, Vi walks up and is like, yep, doing something stupid. What are you guys doing? Killing this guy?
Nope, didn't touch him.
Friend here's messing with people's mind, dizzy and shit.
No. In fact, I only said 3 things to him, and that's whatever he's like, I shouldn't say it 3 times. We talked about Exodus already once. He's already starting to have spasms when we said it, so
Well,
I
it's
don't know what's
not
going on here.
working.
Yeah, so he pukes up. Initially it looks like food he could have eaten recently, but then pops up a little bit more, and it's like the deep purple.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah, man. I'm going to tell you right now, he might have switched sides, or mind control, or some other things in your mind. It's a good thing we can't buy them.
Maybe it's the guy we're looking for.
Oh, you're right. It might be the guy we're looking for.
You killed him.
Let me refresh my window. Like, none of my rolls were coming through. Are they coming through on your side?
I didn't see anything.
Recently, no.
Okay.
So he's like on the ground, gasping for air, gagging. Everybody else kind of wandering or gathering around.
I start shouting, "Stand back! Get away! Stay away from him right now. We'll handle this."
Yeah, Dristal was trying to roll inside to see if he was acting.
You're like a bitch.
Oh. So let's see what that. 31.
Yeah. So you can assume that he is acting.
Okay, there you go.
Hmm. So 31. Hey, he's actually faking it. But how can he? I'm
He
just
points
trying to think about
at
how
points
to
at Icky and says, "You did this too."
Well, if
Yeah,
I
you
did
see-
this to you, then you're a frail old man.
Mhm.
And a little short, too.
So he stops coughing again. You're like, "What'd you call me?"
Oh, okay, I think he's okay.
Right.
Ox is gonna get mad. Like, "Calm, get up! Stop being stupid." The old man.
Whale?
Fourth roll.
Next to this post, like, "Well, I am a magical kid. What is it to you?"
It's just as I told him. I mean, hold on 1 second.
I assume we notice everyone's backing up. Or they're just going back to their positions.
Yeah, they just went back to what they were doing.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Simply put, we're worried that there might be an actual breach, and magically inclined people tend to be the people who are being targeted. There's a war coming. Whether it's here already, that's honestly to be seen. But people are being recruited into the fight between Exodus and Genesis, and people are dying, and it's not good. So, we were just trying to keep everyone safe and make sure that you weren't a threat. But I apologize for intruding into your mind. I just had to make sure that if you had any thoughts about being found out, that we expose the person or person who's here to kind of disrupt shit here.
So after making the deeper check, does it spell end? I believe.
No. It succeeded the spell. Yes, my spell ends. Yeah, so I can't read thoughts anymore.
So he kind of shrugs off, like, it's whatever, kid. But what could someone who's magical do against it?
Oh, I mean, I can't do anything against it. I was just trying to figure out if you were, in which case we have methods. But
Like I was evil?
yeah, if you were evil.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, evil is a very subjective word. I mean, we can all be a little bit evil.
What are you doing to me?
I'm not doing anything to you.
Stop playing around, kid.
If this is a joke this time, it's not funny. I'm legitimately not doing anything to you now.
He starts scratching at his face. Like, kid, this isn't funny to me either. Could you please stop? My head hurts.
Is
He seems to be telling the truth. Something's wrong with him.
Ox?
Yeah, your friend's playing games again. Yeah, I get it.
No, they're not.
Well, what is it?
Well, no, there's some sort of interference. Okay.
They're like, what's going on?
Can I try and survey the area of anyone who might be like looking at him?
Once he started backing up and Dristal got worried, the others kind of turned their heads towards you, but I think just like us, like it's him being stupid again. So the boy who cried wolf situation,
Right.
they're just kind of ignoring him now.
So is anyone looking this way?
For a moment, but not long.
Okay, then I am going to. I look at like go touch him with the stick.
What?
Touch him with the stick.
Who?
The cane, the rune, the bone.
Who?
I don't know what you call it these days. You were saying you were going to make a Kim out of it, and then
Did we ever fix that? We didn't, did we? Or fixed it, did we?
yeah, we did.
Yeah, I thought Bailey still had it. The same day.
Does Bailey have
We
it?
were supposed
Oh.
to make a resin out of the bone, but did that ever happen? Oh yeah, I guess she does still
we
have it,
did
doesn't she?
not do that.
Yeah, I
bone
guess Bailey still
cracked,
has it. Yeah.
but it's still there.
Yeah, Bailey still has it.
Bailey still has it. I was like, Bailey has it. Who do you want me to hit? Ox?
No, we might have an issue.
Who are we hitting?
Don't hit me. What the fuck are you talking?
Just
Who's
try
hurt?
to see if there's any sort of
I'll
magical wounds.
I'll go over to him and I'll cast Dispel Magic at 4th level.
So when you cast it, you get similar effects of when you tried it on the portal back in the base. Yeah, nothing happened. So
Yeah, this is the similar that happened with Chris whenever I tried to do the same. Friend,
Yeah. I wanted to, Dristal was trying to see if there are any similar arcane markings that were on Chris's body when this freak out was happening.
he's pretty covered. It's kind of hard to see anything that's on his body.
Yeah, that's why Dristal is actually putting his hands on it.
Hands on.
Like where he's scratching his head on
Oh, he's just
Chrome.
kind of scratching his cheek. You still don't see anything. But he's kind of peeling at his skin, like he's like vigorously scratching. Like if he keeps up at it, he may start bleeding.
Okay.
But all of a sudden, you see him convulse a bit. One of his arms kind of shoves forward and grows in size a bit. And
Yeah.
Oh no.
Maybe turn into a portal or something, or
so his bones start snapping.
Oh, seriously? Is this normal?
You guys did this. What's going on?
oh no, this is not us. This is the exact thing I told you about. A weapon that doesn't matter if your body is strong or not.
What do you mean? What is? So he's looking at like just convulsing, like crack, and seems to be growing bigger and taller.
Is this something Dristal would be familiar with his own abilities?
No.
Okay.
be familiar with like what happened to Chris when he turned into a portal?
No. The portal came from Chris's blood.
Chris would all like weird and tentacly, didn't he?
Yeah. Wait.
Familiar?
No, the portal had the tentacles, but they were tied magically to his body.
Yeah, Vi just puts up her fist like, maybe we have to fight the old guy. I don't know. Just
Great.
see what happens if he starts attacking us. I guess we hit him back, and if he starts laughing because it's a joke again, then cool joke, yay.
I tried to dispel any magic on him, and I was unable to. There's nothing in the schools of magic that are affecting them that I can take off.
Dristal is going to use his. Oh, is going to breathe a bit. Just getting his body hardened for any incoming damage that may come into play. And he's trying to help Chrome calm down to see if he's trying to see, like, he's scratching at his face. Is his big arm still scratching at it?
Once it grows a bit, the arm tries to continue scratching, but it gets displaced and kind of just starts scratching at a different spot. And he's just kind of like just now grabbing his body as it starts to morph.
Okay, Dristal's going to try to grab his arms to try to stop him from hurting himself.
So you don't feel anything, but you do feel like waves of like not energy, but like maybe the blood is like moving so fast that you can feel it under the skin or through the chain of the armor. It's like convulsing and popping. His armor kind of breaks up a bit, falling to the ground, and over time, you do anything else?
If I'm going to do something, it might be stupid. Everyone evacuate the area. As Dristal is going to take out his dagger, and he's going to, if the blood is kind of rushing through his body in all ways, he waits for everyone to like get far enough before he pricks the finger of Chrome to let the blood kind of whatever's in his blood to get out.
Blooding.
Yeah, Ox is going to step up and fold his arms. When you prick the finger, you see his head snap back, and the blood kind of rolls out of his body, and the mist that you've been seeing when people pass. And yeah, Oh boy, Piers.
Oh, is that dude?
Here's Johnny.
Goodness, he looks like what is it, Kira from Death Note? Just like an anorexic teenager, though.
Yeah, so his energy kind of settles and kind of works around him a bit, fulfilling his clothes and his feathers and things. You see him kind of just stretching. I should have picked a better subject. It's called here for a reason. Who are you?
Wait, subject. Who's your subject? The old guy?
Yeah, I need a person to travel.
Who do you work for?
I was told that I needed to speak to someone. There was a contact.
That's us.
Perfect. Travel.
You're with Damien's side, right?
Perhaps.
Yeah, you're with the or you spoke with the Aeons?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Hey,
So, what do you have with me? Or my leader?
yeah, you're a previous
Colleague.
associate, Ito.
Sato, right?
So yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's a dick.
We know that, right?
Yeah, he's betraying you guys or something like that. Yeah. He's in our town fucking with it.
That's why I'm here.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
those causing issues again.
yeah, we plan on nipping it in the bud, I guess. We just wanted to see where you guys stood on the matter. Seeing if you guys rather help us or we just send his body back or something. I don't know.
You knowing of him is enough proof, but what other proof do you have
Or what?
about him betraying us?
Oh, I mean, a list of things. I mean, I just need to. You got to understand where we're coming from right now. Where we're just giving you our show of faith, and I understand that you have a show of faith as well. So a little give, a little take. Some of the stuff involves um, them hiring mercenaries that collect souls and he kind of pulls out one of the orbs. These things.
I mean,
Yeah,
his main plan that he told us was to get enough power to eventually take over everything, including taking Damien's spot, I guess. Something like that.
Sato wants to take Damien's spot. Interesting.
Yeah, something like that. Something about maybe not spot, but like rule the area or something. I don't know. But yeah, he's working with a few different groups, and he wants something in our town. Something to give him power. To do
So,
with the horsemen and all that stuff.
so he learned of the horseman as well. Okay, good. Bossman was keeping that quiet from him, Sato, so he didn't get his big guide issue he's been having. So, our little twerp has figured it out on his own.
I think maybe not the. Yeah, he's after someone. He's working with some kind of like family, some like warmonger family or
The Ron Red.
those
family.
guys. They're after their daughter with some soul inside of it. Her, I guess.
Some
that's
soul named Garen.
Carry.
Yeah, they could put all the souls back in her, and she's gonna go like I don't know, crazy and kill everybody or something.
Wait, Sato tapped Garen?
He's after him.
He's trying to get everyone, but yeah.
You said that Garen is in a girl. Here.
Oh, maybe not here, but that's what he's looking for. Something else. Another thing he's looking for.
Garen is Anubis' brother. This is a big deal.
Brother Anubis?
What?
Brother?
Yeah, Anubis.
Yeah. And that's
The
the
god Anubis?
guy that's like sleeping or something?
Is Anubis sleeping?
Some guy,
What?
I think I remember some guy sleeping. I don't know. But why is Damien like quiet and all that stuff? Why are you guys all talking for him?
He's a leader. He doesn't have anything to tell to you about.
No. I mean, like, apparently I was told like when he's around, people still talk for him. Like the opposite of a leader.
No, it's sometimes words can hurt. Say that.
Gotcha. Okay, sure. Hurt him, hurt us, whatever.
It's for your good, trust me.
Yeah, I heard of stuff like that. Don't worry about it. I got you.
So then I guess the question is, do you understand our issue now?
Well, when you spoke the name Garen, I became a bummer.
Django scene with Gabriel.
Hmm?
you first had my curiosity, but now
You
you
have
got
my
my interest.
Isn't it? Now you have my attention.
Attention, yeah.
Yeah, because I heard a parody of that. You had my curiosity, but now you have my erection. From Team 4-Star parody. Anyways.
Yeah.
Go on.
You want to talk to Bossman?
We don't really need to. I mean, if you can do all this for him, then I mean, you can just inform him. I mean, basic gist is we're gonna kill the guy if he's fucking with our city eventually. We're just gonna gather all the allies we can to reduce the number of casualties on both sides.
I've made a visit here before, but it wasn't for anything on the scale that Sato's.
Yeah, I seen you talking with the Aeons.
Yes, I have.
I was there the day you went and talked to them.
Oh, you saw me?
Yeah. I didn't know you were with them. I thought you was another Aeon or something over there, so I didn't really pay attention.
So have they told you anything else that's been going on with them?
Nah, we're kind of allies though. We made like a little pack, I guess, where like we just work together to. We let them leave them alone, let them do what they want to do. We help them, we supply them things, and kind of just fight them together.
Fair. Some decent people. Best. They've been going through it apparently.
Yeah, we're trying to help as much as we can.
But the rest of the city. Did you find out anything else about the underground?
The Saito has kind of manipulated the rival gang, the Crowns, into working with him. So he's been using them, I guess, to dig under the city. We ran into a few of them under the city. We know it has to do with some the sins and all that stuff because we found some coins down there with their symbols on it. So there's that.
Oh, you've been busy. Good. So I don't have to waste time explaining everything to you. So Damien's found out a lot more than what others have.
Dope.
Many leaders are trying to silence him, which is going to be an issue for us. So we're forming allies in major cities. And the Aeons here were one of the first few.
Yeah. We're gonna talk to our boss though. Can speak for us, but I mean, you might want to finalize any details with him.
So you're saying that the Aeons now will answer to you?
Kind of. It's kind of like a joint effort thing. But yeah, kind of. We run the city, so.
Okay, fine. So meeting between us, or should I speak for my leader? Is this fine enough?
I guess. I mean, as long as you can speak for him, I mean, it's fine. I guess.
Fine. So when
Also,
now?
Sorry.
Also what?
I am just trying to figure out, if you wouldn't mind my question. Is it you or Sato who are creating portals within people? Is that Sato or is that you guys?
Well, I'm beyond portals, as you may have seen.
I've seen that was a little grotesque. And is that guy dead?
Guess you'll see when I leave.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah. So that's the other thing. He was trying to infiltrate all of us. So yeah, I guess technically it had to be Sato that did it. I mean, why would they infiltrate? That's weird. Yeah. So
Just curious, because I mean, if we start messing with them, unintentionally sabotaging them, it's just trying to make sure that we're clearing crossfire there.
I mean, from what the gist that I got is you guys don't have any connections to the city right now, other than the Aeons.
Other than Aeons, we're clean.
That's what I figured.
But now that you have this information for Sato, we may get a little bit more involved. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you can go deal with them as much as you need from us. Yeah. So yeah, the basic gist is get your crap out of our city so we can go back to being regular. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to come talk to the boss, we can go right now, I guess.
Also, be aware that Sato has some kind of portal that yanks souls out of their people's bodies. That's also might be an important one to know if you didn't know.
What will they think so?
Say
Sounds
again?
like some crazy magic that we haven't explored yet.
Do you know
Maybe
Sun?
yes. Son?
Yeah.
But you have these names. How do you know these people?
He's working with Saito and stuff.
See,
You can't kill
I
him.
told you Sun was playing the double agent. There's no fucking way he doesn't know who Sun is.
I mean, he's working with Saito and everything. We can't hit him and stuff. Just making sure you didn't have a way to, like, hit him in his elbow, he dies or something. I don't know, something like that.
Son's a very interesting case, and if he's working with Saito, I'm not too sure why. Maybe he just wants to see the world burn. Maybe he's been mind controlled. I don't know.
Oh, he seemed like he was kind of bored.
I'll talk to him. I'll see him. So
Yeah, so just careful because they've got like technology or magic that it's not magic. I can't dispel whatever that is. So
We
if
just did it. I mean, he has the same magic, it seems like, right?
no, that was not. I mean, unless this sensation I get is whenever you see it, he kind of walk closer so we could just like talk instead of him. He keeps like yelling. It's like, excuse me, he moves knocks it away. Was that thing you just did, you teleporting in or phasing in, is that part of your Aeon power or corrupting power?
yes, my corruption allows me to travel between people.
Thank you. That explains. Unless you did this to yourself willingly and all these things, I don't think you necessarily had a choice. But
It's like,
that-
oh yeah, we noticed that one of the guards at the gate were missing. Aeons, is that why?
Yes. When I left, I heard stories about someone going crazy and hiding in a corner for the rest of his day or something like that. I'm gonna find him and clear his mind. Let him know it's okay, it's normal. I do this every now and then.
Yeah.
But I'll find you once you get back to your leader. Just think of me.
What's your
You
name?
might want to bring someone for me to come through, just in case. I don't know, any of you want to give up that option.
What's your name?
I'll see you then.
Your name.
We'll talk. Bill.
And Icky, were you saying something?
it's irrelevant.
Wait, do you have your last name? Because I already have a bill on here.
We don't have last names.
Taco Bell?
Okay, I'll just... Oh, Bale, not Bill.
No, it's not that simple. That wasn't a Josh name, no. Bale, yeah.
Okay, Bill.
Bill is an NPC you should have forgot about.
I mean, how could I forget about Bill?
Yeah.
Any NPC named Bill, Tim, Jeff, those are all meant for you to like forget about the moment you leave them because they have no significance.
And now after the
You
second
mean-
Deadpool movie, I just think of all of them as the guy from the Deadpool movie.
Yeah. But Deadpool was the most upset whenever Ned was the one that died. Yeah.
Did you see the in deleted scenes?
No.
Just go home. Just go home.
Yeah, that when he goes back in time, then like kills baby Hitler, and then does the other one. But he wastes one of them to go back and be like, no, just go home. Don't come with us. What? Like, no, you're fired. Get out of here. Yeah, he saves them.
It was fun.
God. But
notice that was the only one he saved.
Yeah.
God. But how can you forget Bill and his wife Belinda? I mean, those are the names you gave. Like Belinda looks with that spider hunter.
Oh yeah, I did name him Bill.
Yeah, Bill with the spider chef. You think I'm kidding about this? I keep notes.
So wait. So you keep notes. What was my orc's name right here? I forgot his name. I think it started with F.
Which one? This one?
No, this one. I think I got
that
those two
one.
mixed up. I think one of them was named Bo.
Where is my notes?
I think Bo. Yeah, I think he was Bo. Yeah. He was one I got made fun of.
Let's see over here. I know I have Rose down. Maybe I put earlier.
Should have met at the same time. Unless it was in a discussion with Hina.
I have Ivan, but I don't know if that's right.
Ivan is your cat name.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know why I put that there then. Yeah, in the area where we were there, I don't have a significant name down. Great.
The ones he saves his wife, he saves the dude, he goes back in time and kills the alternate Deadpool from the Wolverine movie.
The movies, yeah.
The Rocket looked like.
Yeah, and he kills Ryan Reynolds before he can take the Green Lantern. Kills himself, yeah. Green Lantern movie.
So Bill
I
disappears.
know there's someone named Brenton that we were talking to a while back.
That wasn't that orc. It would have been something like orcish, or just really short, or no.
Maybe Brenton
Weird.
was the guy that got killed.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he disappears, Chrome falls back into place, but is butt ass naked. So you guys have a naked Noman in front of you.
I pull out some of the clothes that are like the smaller people clothes, and I like lay it over him. I'm like, it's not gonna fit, but I mean, I save his decency at least.
You're looking through your bag. Vi grabs Bailey's panties. Like, I told you to give these back to her.
They blush. I'm like, those are mine, not Bailey's.
And I'm like, these are too frilly.
They were from a different persona, not Bailey.
Bailey's.
I told you I don't have Bailey's.
I'm at you.
Stuff some back and just like, God. You got your fingernail polish all over.
How do I have fingernail? What?
Your fingernail polish?
No. I don't do. No. My fingernails are magically polished. It's fine.
Ew, gross. No. That stuff is really bad for your nails.
It's fine.
You need to wash your hands. Who have you? Oh, gross.
Guy's hands are spotless.
At this point, I'm just stirring shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Vi looks at her hands like, what? You can eat off these hands.
Gross.
Goodness. Dristal is probably checking in on Chrome. Alright. What is your what the sensations are you feeling, Chrome?
You see him kind of twitching.
Vi's like, Exodus, ha, and she runs off. Don't die. And Vi's like, well, Ox, it was fun hanging out with you today, but we have some bigger fish to fry, you know, dealing with saving the town and all that bullshit, but yeah, hope to see you at the next meeting.
Yeah, good luck with that. Hey.
I mean, Lauren's gonna be there.
No, I'm not worried about that. You said you want to do the dirty with me, so,
You wanna fuck?
yeah.
You want him to fuck?
Let me smash. Yeah, so he's like, what's the date?
Well, I got a date tomorrow, so how about the next day?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Deal.
Okay,
It
here's
kind
my
of
card.
dry.
I hand her my card. Here's my gym. Have fun. Meet there. We'll spar a bit. It's cool.
Deal. Alright, little man. We'll be in touch. Not in the bad way.
Do not touch that old guy. Come on.
So he gives you he reaches out with a fist, Dristal, for a pump.
And Dristal will reciprocate that.
Treat her right, or I'll fuck you up.
Always mean to.
You guys, just kiss already. Come on.
Also,
Don't kiss me.
I have a word. No. I was trying to say I have a ward myself, Bryson, I'm training. If you're going to train Aladdin in Sambo, I could train Bryson in Sambo, and you guys, and those two can have a, I guess, have a sparring match. You need
But I
to
could
get
train
out
my kid
more.
better than you could train yours.
Are you guys
kind of
doing like dad play dates? What the fuck is going on here, guys?
basic? Let us have our moment.
Yeah, my kid's gonna be way better than yours. No worries.
Dad, give
No
me up your
questions.
dad.
With the kind of nutrition you have here, yeah, I'll make sure Bryson goes easy.
No see about that.
Yeah, nice chatting, Ox.
I was like, you guys
Same.
are such little girls.
Next thing they're gonna be like, let's go pick him out some outfits and let's
All right,
take
no
yoga.
sports gear.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I yelled at the Hush, like, bye, like, after she throws the knife, so she doesn't interrupt her again, like, bye, Hush, see you tomorrow.
Bye. Alright. Wait,
that?
I'm not seeing you tomorrow,
I
stupid.
said
You
Hush.
told me to do that?
I said
Yeah.
Hush.
Oh, hush.
Hush.
They say ox.
The other orc.
Stupid.
The orc.
Wow,
I said-
you're really quick to call that woman stupid.
No, I'll go like, alright, see you later. Yeah, tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're-
bye.
Here's something nice.
And she walks up to Rose, shrugging like, and Rose just nods like, mm-hmm. It good.
What?
I'm doing something on purpose, right? I'm sorry. The confusion is on purpose. No worries.
Okay.
It sounds like Hush is confused what's going on.
Sure. Okay. So, you guys running home to go chit chat with Bossmans?
I'll have a little small chit chat with them as we're going. So what I wasn't gonna say is, I mean, this is probably now, not necessarily good information, but I mean, it's information nonetheless. So those portals that keep popping up, those are someone's corruption powers. If I couldn't dispel that Bale's, like, teleporting in, I got the exact same feeling as I was trying to dispel that portal.
Maybe it's a little bit more than that. Maybe it's like, because of the ruins and all the other stuff, it's like the magic's a little beyond just dispel magic, right? You might need some like anti-ruin stuff. I mean, when we just scratched the ruins and hit it with the wand and all that stuff, it took a while to break it, but we did it.
This lies within the realm of not magic. Magic is not affecting it the way magic should, which is a very convoluted statement.
Doesn't yours have a certain like level of power that it can stop?
There's a chance that even if I'm not using the level of which it's capable of just instantly stopping, that it works anyways. But whenever it fails, it just fails. It doesn't seem to really resonate that there's any chance of it working even to begin with. I've tried casting it at a much higher level too, and unless this is something completely beyond my capabilities at the moment,
I mean,
I
seems like it. I mean, the dude can like teleport in by, I was gonna say like Agent Smithing people, but I mean, yes, that doesn't make any sense here.
I mean, yeah. Also, that mode of transportation is pretty fucking scary. But yeah, I don't know. It is the exact same feeling. So I don't.
Quick question. Was that insight against Hush?
Kinda.
Yeah. So you see that she's up to something that's. Yeah, roll.
Because
I'll
like,
see if it's.
but I mean, you said I heard what they said, but then you said different things.
Mhm.
So what did she
Yep.
what did she say when she was talking to Rose?
She said what she said.
Which she's not into girls?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Rose, what did Rose say? That was the part that sounded confusing.
So Rose said she could be the man.
Hutch was like, okay.
I mean, she has tentacle powers, so
Maybe they think you're a transvestite or like a cross-dressing. Like maybe she took it as he could be a guy. You just don't know.
I did it before. I think never mind, doesn't matter.
I activate my trap card.
I was gonna say from the conversation earlier when we were talking. She was saying bye. I guess I was like, oh yeah, she's cool. I don't think I'm trying to see if she's lying, if she's rolling to see if she's like a lie. It just seems like I'm trying to like, get body language to see if she's like something's wrong. Basically, Vi's getting the wrong signal here.
Right. So that was a deception roll. So yeah.
Continue to get mixed signals.